School is in session.
Excuse me. All right. Oh, one sec. There we go. Make sure this low. Okay, it's good there. It's good everywhere. Oh, sorry, I missed your message, Bob. All right, let me pull up my notes. Speaking of which, coming of age, a lie, box of blessings, Nozomi's team, and the meat route. Surely, box of blessings, Nozomi's team is going to be the route we need. Surely, because there's no way in hell a lie is going to. Actually, hold on. Maybe coming of age, a lie. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Nozomi, I think we should lie.
Why the pause? Okay, for the record, this is when they're trying to reintroduce Nozomi's, like, backstory, whether or not they should tell the truth or lie about how her mother killed herself after experimenting a bunch on Nozomi. That's the context. What? It's like you said, there's no guarantee everyone will get on board, even if you're honest. Your story concerns our pasts, too. Hearing about it could make everyone paranoid. They might get even more suspicious and assume you're hiding other stuff as well. That's true, but I don't want to lie to my friends anymore. I'm sorry, this is a necessary evil for our team to maintain unity. If it'll get us to our happy ending, I'll do whatever it takes. Takumi, I get what you're saying, I really do. But can't we think about this a little more? No, if we do, we'll only torment ourselves. You heard how everyone was acting this morning. If we don't do something, the Special Defense Unit will fall apart. If you're not comfortable, I can handle it for you. I'll tell them and just say it's what I heard from you the first time around. Don't look so worried. We can pull this off. Come to the cafeteria tomorrow morning, okay? Just don't forget to put this on first. But Takumi... I pressed the temporary tattoo into Nozomi's palm before walking out of the room and the conversation. Now I'd made my choice. There was no point in hesitating. As the Special Defense Unit's leader, I was going to restore unity to it. Feeling determined, I went back to my room. This is so dumb.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Morning already. Okay, off to the cafeteria. When I arrived at the cafeteria, Nozomi was already there. Good morning, Nozomi. Oh, Takumi. Are you ready? Yeah. Nozomi rolled up her sleeve to reveal her biceps. On it was the decal I'd given her yesterday. This should be fine, right? Yeah, it's perfect. Leave the rest to me. I waited for everyone to gather in the cafeteria and started my explanation as planned. I told them that Nozomi was an invader who switched sides. She was abandoned because of her weak cryptoglobin and infiltrated the Special Defense Unit to exact her revenge. She wasn't able to say anything because her memory was so hazy. And although everyone was skeptical at first, they started to believe it when I told them it was the same story I heard from her in my last timeline. By the time Nozomi showed the tattoo as proof, they were all completely convinced. Oh, so that's how it all went down. This explains why she's always been so fired up about fighting those guys. And why she's the only one who has to use the artificial class armor. But if Miss Kitty Fuji's that weak, will it even be possible for her to get revenge? You can't say that, brother dearest. I didn't understand much of that, but it's like an ugly duckling story where a failed ninja tries to become leader of his clan, right? Maybe, I guess. What a shock that even your clever commanding officer was in the dark about this. But everything in her story adds up. You've got some nerve acting happy about it if you just done your job properly from the start. I'm sorry, I never expected any of this. Time for a special remedial lesson from the boss. Get over here. No, have mercy. And so, Nozomi was cleared of suspicion and the Special Defense Unit was happy again. Everyone was apologizing and talking to Nozomi again. Seeing it made me feel like the lie was all worth it. I was sure I'd made the right decision. Hey, they reused this. We threw a mini party that night to celebrate clearing up the misunderstanding. Not everyone was there, but it was a joyous event all the same. It had been a while since we had so much fun. I wished our days could go on like this forever. I swore to myself I'd do everything in my power to protect all of these smiles.
Get prepared. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school.
Oh, whoops. I think I like whacked it the last time I hit my phone. Thanks, Bob. A sudden noise overtook the announcement I'd been half listening to as I woke up. It wasn't the announcement malfunctioning, but instead the sound of someone hitting me in the back of the head. But by the time I realized that, I was already unconscious. I woke up with vicious pain. With vicious pain in the back of my head. My vision was spotty, likely from the blow to the head. What the hell happened to me? I tried to calm down and went over the last thing I remembered. I'd been sleeping in my room. I heard Sire's usual morning announcement. Then a sudden, intense shock knocked me out. My memory is gradually returning. My vision came back at the same time.
What is this?
This is the Nozomi lie about her being an invader route. It's part of the coming of age route. It was one random one I had completely forgotten about. I was shut inside one of the cages in the courtyard. What was happening to me? Who did this? I was too confused to think rationally.
What the? Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Ugh, knock off that miserable bleating, peasant.
Kurata? Guys, what's going on here? Why would you turn on me like...
Quit screwing with us!
Kulala's angry bellow cut through my confused babbling.
The only ones who turned on anyone were you and Nozomi. Isn't that right?
What do you mean? We'd never...
Then what do you call this?
That's... How...
I made it after I saw it in the Giftomatic's history.
Strange, isn't it? Why would anyone need to fabricate evidence of a potential commander here at the school?
God, we're idiots.
Don't just sit there, you filthy liar! Explain yourself!
No. You've got it all wrong. I can clear this up.
We understand just fine, asshole.
I'm serious. You have to believe me, please.
Ugh, enough! Just listening to you is going to make my eardrums bleed. You can howl and moan here until you die. I'll throw the other liar in next to you later.
After practically spitting those venomous words at me, Kurata and the rest of the team left.
Wait! Everybody! It's really not what you think, really! I just wanted everyone to survive. I do it for you. You have to believe me. Please!
My screams echoed throughout the courtyard in vain. How could this happen? I thought I was guiding them toward a happy ending. Looks like I have a new neighbor.
How nice that we get to enjoy time together in such an intimate space. I'm so glad you listened to me. Welcome to the neighborhood, Takumi.
I couldn't even bring myself to respond to Eito. I was already sinking into a pit of deep despair. Oh, well, that was really fast and completely uneventful. And completely unnecessary to even play. Yeah, I'm glad. That one didn't, waste any time. That's what I would call like a gut check. Just like, are you a fucking idiot? Yes? Okay, here's your... All right, well, I'm being a little mean. But do you make bad decisions? Here's a bad ending for you. Yeah. All right, let's find that box of blessings route. Wait. Box of calamity. Box of blessings. There we go. Time to choose Nozomi's team because we're simps for Nozomi, right? To be fair, this might be, because I don't know, as funny as it would be that the answer I'm looking for is on the meat path, I think this might actually be where the day 90 we're looking for comes from. It could be. I don't know. It could also not be. But the reason I say this is because by going down the Shoma, by choosing Shoma, we got the Shoma endings. And surely we don't need another Nozomi-centric path, right? Like, there's already so much Nozomi in this game with the first 100 days and then the second scenario. So I'm gonna guess this might be more of a general path. And if it's a Nozomi-centric path, then shit, this is Boruto. This is Boruto writing a love letter to Nozomi. I mean, Mr. Boruto writer. Glad to have you with us, Takumi. Then I'll go with Shoma and the others. Finally, I can get back to looking for the boxes. Eito might still try something, but the rest of us will keep the school safe while you're gone. You know what to do. Find the boxes, and if possible, Eito as well. Then we just have to survive until day 100. Losing Tire had raised a lot of questions. What did Eito know, and what was he going to do from here? Did it have something to do with Futurum itself, or was it connected to the boxes of blessings? I knew dwelling on it wouldn't do me any good, but it was hard not to think about it. In spite of my thoughts running around in circles, I somehow managed to get to sleep that night. As soon as we chose Shoma, it's like every character had to acknowledge Shoma and how cool Shoma was.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
All right, I'm going to skip the text that is like a copycat from other routes again. Let's get out of here and find those boxes. Where do we look to gotta look? Kako's research, there's likely to be a box at an old hospital. These things turn up everywhere, huh? Guess we should get started. There are 2 fire extinguishers here now. Eito stole one last night, but Tsubasa spent all night making us another one. Okay. I say I'm going to skip text, and then half the time I don't, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, it's definitely... I think it single-handedly has the most, like, repeated text. If you know what I mean. Like, it shares the most text from all of its own routes. We arrived at the hospital, or rather the ruins of what had once been a hospital. Now, this is a fine place. Looks more like a haunted house than anything else. And that's saying a lot, because SF has a few points where, like, you straight up are having the same conversation, but through different routes. But I still think there's way more unique dialogue in that, just based off of the fact that it's mostly a singular path. Feels like there's invaders around too. Gonna be a pain looking out for them. Hey, Takumi, does this hospital seem familiar to you? Now that you mention it, I do feel like I've seen a place like this before. It's probably nothing. I just got this weird fragment of a memory all of a sudden. Oh! We big. My hopes immediately get up. I'm like, morphogenetic field? We began exploring the hospital. After walking around the dark, dusty halls for a while, we finally stumbled on the box's hiding place.
About freaking time. I've had it with this creepy old place.
Same, I can't imagine killing someone here. It's so clinical, so impersonal. Do you think they were performing some kind of research on the box here? I don't like to think about it, but what if they used patients as research specimens? This would be a good box to use for research purposes, since there's a key inside, assumedly, if it hasn't been let out. We don't know that for sure. And speculating about it won't help. Let's just put this place behind us. Right. We don't want the enemy finding out we're here either.
Hey! Alright, let's book it.
Our team left the ruins, box in hand. I wondered, was there a time when this hospital had been a bustling place full of medical staff and patients and visitors? I had the weirdest feeling I'd met someone at a hospital once, a long time ago, that we talked about so many things. Oh, fuck, this isn't morphogenetic field. This is just about talking to Nozomi in the hospital. It was probably just my imagination or deja vu from a scary park ride or something. The feeling passed almost immediately and my focus drifted back to the matter at hand. The reason I thought it might be morphogenetic field bullshit is because Nozomi said the same thing, the exact same thing in this route compared to another route. And I didn't think anything of it at that point, but hearing it here, at least I think she said this when we were in the other route, but hearing it here, I was like, oh wait, is she remembering the other route we were here together? Yeah, but no, not the case. At least I think she was in this group. Gaku is in this group because he almost gets smashed by a light fixture. The days continue to roll by. It's morning. They should be arriving any minute now. Logically, the boxes of Calamity got opened by the few trins in the zombie route. I was actually going to note, it's possible that maybe, just maybe, one, if not maybe two of the 6 boxes of Calamity are empty by the time we get them in this route, right? Or any route. Maybe those were opened at some point in time. Who knows? Who knows? But, like, and that's why, well, but, yeah, we talked about this, didn't we? Like, why is there a reason that the relay base is infested with Gi? Only when we do 2 specific decisions. We kill Ato and then or is it 3? What is it? We kill Ato, we leave because Gaku has to survive. And I don't remember what the other decision is afterwards to put us down down that route, the slasher route. But whatever the case is, it's like, I don't know. They probably never, like the writers probably don't know exactly what the criteria is that causes that to happen either. Like they're just like, whatever, it gets opened in this box at this point. It's morning. They should be arriving any minute now. I knew it. I sprang out of bed instantly. By now, I was getting pretty sick of hearing that siren. Yeah.
Intrigue defense.
Whoops.
Whoa, there's so many of them out there. It's just more to add to our kill count. Start showing some guts, Grease Monkey.
Feel free to use me as a meat shield, everyone. I'm just a disposable pawn anyway.
Everybody stick together, okay? Now they're just an unorganized mess. Teamwork is going to be our most effective weapon. Was that the last of them?
Takumi, wait! Look! Over there!
Vile, barbaric invaders. You should
Freshness.
And what has become...
Ava, we killed her.
You killed her, Ginzaki. Actually not, but whatever.
That's right. We...
No matter.
Why are you here now?
For the... It's not such a bad... Die with...
And let you take our cryptic...
Then you leave me
I'm
as
trying to
Supreme
read-
Commander.
I'm trying to read these lines before I skip them just to make sure there's not like a deviation. But... Or even if there's a slight deviation,
So
if it even
long as
matters.
both sides live. That's why you want them. It's like I'm looking in a... I can't wait. Good. The grand that's when I'll take the boxes.
Boxy. Boxy. I don't believe it. How could Veshnas have survived? Quite the unfortunate development. I guess that explains who's been giving the orders now. The other commanders are gone. Okay, this is the same, especially now too. Neutralize her ahead of time, right? If she gets her wish. I think so too. Okay. Veshnas was alive and Anita was still in hiding. Restless, troubled sleep.
Get prepared. Be ready to give.
We're checking out an art gallery today, right? Sounds like the kind of place a box might turn up, I guess. As creepy as before, something about that place felt fundamentally wrong. Like it or not, we have to go with these leads, yada yada yada. Maybe Nozomi wasn't with us with the hospital? I don't remember. Maybe she was before. You know, we really don't know all that much about this planet of the boxes, do we? Maybe think of this treasure hunt as our way of, as hunt of ours as a way of learning more.
Hey!
Not like we can quit. Not like we can, there's no going back. All right, Takumi, let's go to the art gallery. We arrived at the art gallery, but the building had been ransacked and reduced to ruins. A lot of this damage happened recently, and there's invader footprints on the floor.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone here now. You think they got what they wanted and left already?
If they took the box, that would explain why we can't find it anywhere. Let's look around some more. We might still be able to find something useful. Unfortunately, our search was in vain. We failed to find the box or any clue to its whereabouts. The invaders had clearly taken anything of value before we got here. We did, on the other hand, find some old documents that had been disturbed and thrown aside. But that wasn't nearly as surprising as the documents themselves, because they weren't written in Futuran. They were written in the same language we used every day. Nippon? Nihongo?
Why would there be documents in our language here on Futurum?
Looks like some real complex stuff.
Let's read it and see what it says.
Some of the pages were missing, but we managed to piece some things together. Research report, planet KXK 787. I hereby record the findings of our research team stationed on the planet during the First Great War. The natives of KXK 787 refer to the planet as Futurum. In their language, this appears to mean the land. Our initial assessment of the atmosphere, gravity, and solar radiation levels remains the same. Planet is suitable for supporting human life. Native military technology is incredibly primitive. Orbital aircraft and tanks proved effective in the early stages of the war. Everything changed when individuals with an ability known as cryptoglobin appeared and began wiping out entire fleets. Jesus. Our research ship was also immobilized by one of these fighters. To protect the confidential research we have carried out, we are preparing our last resort. Once unleashed, the bacteriological weapons will kill everyone on board as well as any witnesses for miles around. This report has already been sent to the Exodus Project HQ via superluminal transmission. Superliminal. We're also printing out a hard copy for the benefit of subsequent attack fleets that may discover the wreckage of our ship. Compared to everything our people on Earth have suffered at the hands of world death. Wait. Our deaths must surely seem insignificant. Oh, that's right, because world death is real. It's just Earth. You know, it wasn't Futurum, right? But loyalty demands sacrifice. To hope for rescue or freedom would be a grievous sin. We will be released from our duties when we die and not before. I want to double check something here. We'll kill everyone on board as well as any witnesses for miles around. So they never really talk about how many miles. I mean, we have maybe an estimate based on how long it takes to walk to Second to the Last Defense Academy. But is this, like, Miles here in particular is not really concrete. Are we just supposed to assume that at least a portion of our nearby surrounding area has been wiped out because of this bacteriological weapon? Loyalty demands sacrifice. To hope for rescue or freedom would be a grievous sin. We will be released from our duties when we die and not before. We knew we were never returning home. The First Great War was only ever meant to lay the foundations of for future generations.
What the? Wait, look at this part.
Based on information extracted from the POWs, we surmise that cryptoglobin may have its origins in certain box-like supernatural artifacts. Both the boxes and cryptoglobin are treated with religious devotion by the natives. Perhaps that is only natural given the superhuman abilities that cryptoglobin bestows. Cryptoglobin appears to ignore all laws of conservation, bending even quantum casuality, causality, Jesus, what's wrong with me? I swear, causality to the user's whims. Causality. It would seem Newtonian physics simply do not apply in the super dense space around cryptoglobin, rendering our weapons useless. Practically speaking, all we can do is keep up our saturation attacks and hope for the best, but in terms of as yet unproven theories, I believe our only hope lies in developing our own cryptoglobin weapons. For more details, see Paper B. Given what we have gleaned about the nature of cryptoglobin, I believe these weapons will need to be autonomous, possessing a will of their own. Conscious commands from intelligent beings are what allow the substance's fantastic powers to manifest. A simple robot would be unable to wield it. Cryptoglobin development plans can be found in Paper D. Plans Alpha through Gamma have had to be abandoned as unfeasible. Compatibility will also be an issue. It may be necessary to assemble a specialized unit when the time comes for the Second Great War. As for the cryptoglobin management system, also detailed in Paper D, ideally this would be controlled by an AI capable of making decisions in the moment without the need to consult HQ every time. Oh man, this AI better be fucking smarter than Sire. Ha 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 ha, jokes. In order to safeguard against rebellion from within, the AI will be connected to a digitized copy of the collective will of humanity. Using a Jung Ende Gestalt model, this consciousness data can easily be analyzed and collated at any given time. We call it the System Information Reinforcement Exalted Intelligence.
Or other words, Sire.
Or the Sire Project for short. Our Sire will act as an indirect control over the cryptoglobin weapons and ensure humanity's best interests are protected at all times. The boxes have yet to be confirmed as anything other than legends and can be assigned as a secondary objective as needed. For details on the mothership required to transport Sire and its development, see Paper L. This isn't right. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Why does it have to end like this, all alone on an unfamiliar planet? This person needs to get fired for, like, breaking professional language right here. What the heck? Those bastards sent us here on a one-way trip, and now they want us to use the bioweapons to kill ourselves? It's not right. This is crazy. They should all die too. Why should we be the only ones to suffer like this? I don't want to die. They should die. I can't die. They die. The crazed report cut off abruptly, and then there was nothing. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's weird that the report suddenly just changes tone like that. No one said anything. We just left. It felt like the curtain had been pulled back, and we'd seen something we shouldn't have, a glimpse of what we really were. Cryptoglobin and the boxes were connected somehow, and if all this was connected to us as well, were we really searching for the boxes of our own free will, or was it something that had been mandated by somebody else? What were we doing here? What was Last Defense Academy, really? A couple of weeks went by as we dedicated ourselves to looking for the remaining boxes. And then, out of the blue, it happened. It's not as if we weren't expecting it, but even after all this time, I could never get used to the sound and the feeling of dread that came with it. An attack. Shoma's not around.
Intruder alert. Defend.
no Shoma means it's fine. So this is probably not the jump route either, apparently.
God of the planet, hear my plea.
It's going to be the meat route, isn't it? Holy crap, it's the meat route. It's the fucking meat route.
What's with this guy? None of the other commanders were this intense.
Yes.
What's with that reaction, Takamaru? Since when do you use trailing ellipses right before a battle?
This is
a
new.
bad sign.
I think he's just going through some stuff. Free will versus destiny. That kind of...
Let's save the soul searching for a focus on...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Not bad, children of the stars. You can transform, kill you, retrieve the boxes. I'd rather not fight because you don't have Shoma the hero. Don't, Takemaru, he's right, my successor. Meet again. Until then. What do you think he meant by a cause? Like something that would make us worth killing but doesn't exist anymore? Hold on, did I miss something? I had a cause once, but no, this is yeah. Dalsha, the final commander, turned his back on us and walked away. I don't think this dialogue we'd had before. But yeah, at this point now, the rest of it was basically the same. We continued searching for the boxes for several days.
Not overcome the goal. And you okay?
Good morning, Takumi. Yeah, it's not this route. Fuck, it is the meat route. Did he just get back? We didn't find any boxes. That's how it goes. Your predictions can't be right every time. Yeah, even home run hitters miss the ball 70% of the time. Thank you. I think I'll rest up today and try again. One more thing.
I feel an ill presence around all of you. Be careful out there today.
Can't we just stay inside then? Damn it, Kako. Why do you drop horrible things like that here? It's hard not to think about what Kako said.
Hey! You think so? The way I see it, we've been dealing with shit from day one.
I guess it's true that we're used to bad feelings. You're right. Thanks, everyone. I'll stop worrying about it. Just be sure to stay vigilant. Kako's instincts are usually right.
Anyway, we're headed to the old mansion today, right?
Yeah, let's get a move on. So the next box is inside this mansion. According to the book, some art connoisseur purchased it way back, and it's been here ever since.
Hey! Didn't say anything about what happened to the owner of this place. Well, let's get searching.
There's no need for that. A figure stepped out of the mansion's dark interior. It was Eito. To think we'd run into him in a place like this. This is ridiculous. You're still working yourselves to the bone for that vile school. Why don't you just quit? People in charge kept so many important secrets from you, but you still refuse to abandon them. I don't understand it. Even with Sirei gone, your bizarre sense of duty has you carrying on his will. Anyway, I'm guessing this is what you're looking for. You can keep one of the boxes. Oh, I can't. There's no way. I didn't see how many numbers were on the other one. You can keep that one for sure, though. Was the other one 11? That's right. One from here in the mansion and one from the art gallery.
Huh? So you're the one who swiped it before we got there.
Are you in any position to judge? We're both sneaking in where we don't belong and taking what isn't ours. Why don't you try thinking about it this way? Trying to find the truth is like peeling an onion. No matter how many layers you peel back, there's always more underneath. And when you finally reach the end, you're left not with the truth, but a useless onion and bitter tears. What you're doing is pointless. It's not going to get you anywhere in the long run.
What are you saying, Ato? What did you find out?
It's nothing special, nothing I need to tell you anyway. We're all just pawns in Destiny's game. You should know that yourself after your trip to the art gallery. If you capture me and take me back to the school, it will be like that again. My very soul will be subjugated, sorry. Sorry, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'll defy anyone who tries to control my fate. Before we knew what was happening or could stop him, Ato took out a knife and slit his own throat. Now I'm free. I won't be a slave to destiny like all of you. The fuck? What? Ato drew his last breath and released his hold on the two boxes. What had made him do this? What secrets could he have uncovered to drive him to such extreme depths of despair? Now that he was dead, we would never know. Like an onion with all its layers peeled away, he left us with nothing but an onion and bitter tears. Nothing but the boxes anyway. We took them, then dug a small, simple grave for Ato. None of us were in a triumphant mood when we returned to the school. Ato had been our enemy. He'd hated us, and we'd hated him right back. But even so, the idea that something could make him so desperate that he'd choose to kill himself made the fear and uncertainty we were all feeling that much worse. That morning, it felt like it happened out of nowhere. And then he's gonna spare us because we were pathetic.
Intrigue defend.
It's just like we thought. Dalshaw is coming at us with everything he's got.
Nice of him to wait till we're all here.
Yeah. Compliments. Worry about his defense is poison. I never thought of that. We figured it'd pay to have something prepared. Oh wait, do we actually kill him? I thought he just left. Oh no, that's Box of Calamity. Right. Sounds like a perfect plan. Close quarters, all of that. Good kind of plan. Blah blah blah. Enemy may be strong. Defensive battle initiate. Yeah, Box of Calamity is where he just leaves because we're pathetic and because Ava's there.
I see you're all here this time.
Was that supposed to sound cool?
We're just trying to survive.
That's right.
I felt
So, you're...
perishing time.
Bring it on!
Just try.
What? Poison?
What? Poison?
Looks like the poison will...
Quite the stubborn old...
Maybe they will
Cursed death.
the troll. I gave
Is this...
those you by defeating Talsh. Now,
You call the I'll... Now!
Huh? But just when it seemed like there was nothing more we could do, the Supreme Commander suddenly fell to her knees. What was going on?
It seems my body needs time to adjust to Dal Shah's cryptoglobin.
I don't remember this being a thing.
You're safe for now, vile invaders. But I'll be back for you, and the boxes too. The next time we meet, I will take what is mine and rid my planet of you once and for all!
Maybe it did, and we just haven't. Nah, I don't know. I could have attacked her then, but I was too exhausted to move. No one else tried to stop her leaving either.
A fine morning is upon us. It's your... Now then.
Good morning. Looks like your team's all here. Showman's group already left. Left already. Understandable. Can't ignore that. Let's face it. We need any kind of advantage we can take. Whatever. Good thing we don't have to deal with Ato this time. What do you think Ato was trying to tell us? I don't know. The truth can be cruel. You're right. Let's focus. Yeah. Listen, I summarized the dialogue tremendously. Oh, it's the residential district this time. I'm trying to think if there's any relevance to that. What usually happens there? I think we end up finding the box and someone complains about why would someone hide it with a bunch of houses in a suburb? Isn't that... Oh, Veshnes. And she's holding a box. It doesn't look like she's noticed us yet. I don't think we can take her with only 4 of us. Even I'd have trouble with a target as strong as her. Yeah, it's not the result we were hoping for, but we'll have to let her take the box. Just then, Veshnes raised her head and looked right at me. It doesn't feel like she's going to attack. Was she daring me to strike first, challenging me to settle things here and now? No, she'd save that for her next attack in the school. I was sure of it. We'd missed our chance to retrieve another box. There was no point in staying in that place any longer. We left the town ruins and returned to Last Defense Academy empty-handed. Tomorrow morning, we'd be facing our final trial. Big day. Big gal. Veshnes, she's here. The promised battle. Let's do this. They're here. So many. Horizon starts. Kill count. Veshnes. Pain. Out there. Possessed. And we have to hold on to ours and stop her from taking them. I agree. Might even be able to use her obsession with them to our advantage.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. She's gonna regret
Messing with Takemaru. Still feel queasy. Let's all make it through this. The hype is real. I don't think it's anything to get hyped about. I don't want to die in a place like this. If Veshnes opens the box of blessings, everyone will die. And personal killings are not my thing. I'll do the rest. Then everyone gets their dialogue.
That's right. We're going to make it to... This will be our final...
Damn! This is a lot of enemy.
This is probably the most that...
I wish they'd have taken... Then we just...
I think that's all.
Hey.
We've read this dialogue so many times right here.
You know nothing of the boxes of blessings. To gather them is to open the path to godhood. The path to the truth. I'm the one who deserves their power. Eito Atsuki, Dal Shah, none of them were worthy.
More grandiose trash talk. The way I see it, you didn't care about the boxes at all until we came onto the scene.
The boxes have bewitched you. If you get them, all it will bring is calamity.
Enough of your nonsense, children. I have been chosen. I will use the boxes and become a god. It is my destiny!
Oh, I mean, it's obvious when you think about it, but we haven't had an ending where she gets her Dragon Ball wishes in. So hopefully we get that route here. This is weird. Something about Veshna seems off. It really is like she's been possessed by something. Maybe she's still struggling with Dal Shah's cryptoglobin, or do the boxes really have some kind of magic that's making her crazy? Either way, I don't think she's going to stop and listen to reason. So I don't think this battle goes well, or I mean after the battle it doesn't go well. The battle will go however it goes, right? It's skipped. But yeah, I kind of want to see a Veshna's happy ending. Or, well, you know what I mean. A Veshna's victory ending.
You're strong. I suppose it's time I showed my hand too. Be the fire!
Oh no, undying flames! Oh, you got, or Moko's dead this time.
I believe you'd call it an undying. This
She can use undying flames now? After all the battles we've fought?
Yeah! Alright, that's right. All the memories we...
Let's do this,
Give me another Veshna's wins ending, okay? She actually doesn't have that many. She dies in so many routes. Even in the Veshna's route, there's only one happy ending for her, where she finally becomes God.
impossible.
What the hell? She doesn't get her ending? Even after all that, we couldn't find them all. The Supreme Commander was dead, but we'd failed to collect all the Dragon Balls, 13 boxes. But I wasn't beating myself up about it. I was more interested in Eito and Veshna's strange behavior. After coming in contact with the boxes, Eito had experienced despair so profound that he'd killed himself. Veshna, meanwhile, had gone mad with power and died on the battlefield. We still had so many questions. What was the truth and what was a lie? Had it been our choice to look for the boxes, or was it the mission that had been programmed into us? Maybe if Sirei was still around, we'd have been able to get some answers out of him. It might be better if we destroy the boxes. Are you sure? Yes, now that Veshna is gone, the enemy is no threat to us. Also, I think the box's power may be too much for us. Without all of them, there's more of a chance we'll open the wrong one, too. We definitely shouldn't try opening them yet. But isn't destroying them going a little far? There's still a lot about this war that we don't understand. Without the boxes, we might never learn the truth. We'd basically be making the decision to burn that bridge, but it'd be the same even if we only hid them away somewhere, right? Whatever we do, I think we should just forget about them. I don't want to end up like Eito or Veshna. Kulala had summed it up pretty neatly. That, at least, was something we all agreed upon.
Oh?
It's up to you, team leader. Whatever you decide, we'll follow your lead. Yeah, Tiffany actually pointed out, too, that I think I said this on stream already, but like a lot of the voiceover in this game is really not spoken at like a very fast rate. So when she's playing 1.25, aside from a few points where I'm like overly being dramatic or something, my voiceover seems fast, right? But then the character dialogue is actually natural sounding still. All right, let's get the worst of the endings here. Seal them. someone's going to go crazy after we sealed them, I bet. Here. What was true and what had been made up to deceive us? What parts of the truth had already been learned and which were still being kept from us? Maybe Eita was right with his onion analogy. Maybe sometimes it's better to stop peeling back the layers and just let it go. I think we were all disappointed that we hadn't been able to get all the boxes, but if we kept looking for them, there was a good chance all we'd find would be despair and destruction. We dug a hole in the schoolyard and buried the boxes there. Oh. Interesting. We dug a hole in the schoolyard and buried the boxes there. If we ever needed them, we could dig them up again. And with them this close to us, we could make sure they never fell into the wrong hands either. Okay, guys, let's get going. It's this fucking graphic again. We returned to Last Defense Academy. This wasn't defeat or retreat. It was a running start for our next step. We chose the path of ignorance to keep ourselves in the dark so we may live to see tomorrow. In order to survive this war, however long it might last. What a nothing burger ending. But yeah, I really thought something screwed up was going to happen. But no, that was not the case. We joke, but I didn't mind the route, like the Gaku route and then the Kako route, if you want to call it the Kako route for Box of Blessings. I thought they were fine. They were obviously like corny as hell, but wait, what am I saying? The Gaku route was perfect. That route made him the seventh most likable character in that completely not so flawed whatsoever pull. We burned the boxes. It seems like the boxes themselves were made of some kind of special power and couldn't be burned with regular flames. Every box we'd found we threw into the undying flames where they burned to ashes. Nobody would ever be able to open the boxes of blessings now, and no one would have any reason to look for the ones we'd missed. We wouldn't have to worry about becoming obsessed with them or about some new enemy using them against us. Whatever secrets were hiding inside the boxes, there were some things we were better off not knowing. Everyone had been unanimous on that point. Even Kako agreed. Kako was the one that suggested it. When Eita learned the truth, it had destroyed him, and Veshnes had wanted it so badly that she'd lost her mind. We wouldn't let that happen to us. Our 100 days here would end with our unanswered questions staying unanswered. The significance of the undying flames, the true purpose of Last Defense Academy, it would all remain a mystery. The truth was going up in smoke before our eyes. Something that had been guiding us all this time, dictating our actions from the very start, but knowing too much about it could be dangerous. This is fine, it's better this way. However, none of us noticed a small shadowy form slither out from one of the burning boxes. It was lucky no one did. You might even call it a blessing. Who knows what might have happened if they had. Oh my god, it really is the meat route. I can't believe this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and complete this one after all. I'm guessing this is the type of scenario though where like the box collapsed and the gi was able to survive before it was engulfed in the flame directly. I mean, the fact that the boxes are made of yes, I do have. We saw it already. I was very paranoid it was going to impact other endings. It's when we talk about how we actually have feelings for Nozomi. So we've seen this already, so I'm just skipping it real quick so we can have an accurate number. Hey Nozomi, I'm still obsessed about you. because we watched it and then I reloaded before we did the choice. I'm just gonna quickly go through here, but I'm pretty sure everything else is locked behind meat at this point. Yeah, precisely. Yep, 95 out of 100. I mean, it seems obvious in hindsight now, but like when we were partly playing through the game, who knows what's getting tracked, right? Because Zero Time Dilemma actually has like tracks certain things that you do, which is pretty interesting. And referencing other games, actually, so I accidentally spoiled myself on the newest Silent Hill game. Apparently, they do a Silent Hill 2 mechanic on you. So that's the meat route. Are there any other things here? And comedy's the very top, so nah. And four meat route endings seems right because there are 4 of the fish routes, if you will. When I say fish, I mean like when we say we want to do fish. So yeah, in Silent Hill F, there's a Silent Hill 2 mechanic, if you will, because I think it's only, if you're fine with me saying it, I don't think any other Silent Hill game does the thing like that happens in Silent Hill 2, where you're where like you interacting with items impacts. In Silent Hill 2, it's way more subtle, I think. Where like if you look at the knife, or if you look at your wife's letter, or if you keep your health topped off regularly, there are other like gameplay mechanics in that game that push you towards the different endings. But yeah, Silent Hill F has a mechanic too that involves items. I definitely wasn't trying to. Well, okay, what am I saying? I was either editing videos for Tiff to watch, or I was playing Hades 2, and I was watching a streamer play Silent Hill 2. I thought they were at the start of the game. Wait, so the first ending you get is locked in F? I thought it was linked to your item use. Oh, so New Game Plus endings are determined by how many pills you take. Okay. I thought theoretically you could just not take the pills in your first playthrough, and then that would determine that you could actually get the other endings that way. But since you okay, I see. It would have been cool if they allowed you to do it on your first playthrough, because like you're not going to think that a healing item is a bad thing, right? Unless you're me, and you overthink anything that happens in Silent Hill because of Silent Hill 2. And I overthink everything in video games thanks to Silent Hill 2 and games like Zero Time Dilemma. Yeah, I was aware of like how the UFO endings, of course, are always New Game Plus. But like obviously Silent Hill 2 played with you in such a way that like you're not destined to just get one ending your first time through. It's based on like how you treat your character basically and what you do as your character. In ways that are not related purely on choices, which I still think Silent Hill 2 is so freaking cool that way. Anyways, that's enough delaying. It's time to do meat ending. I don't remember what happens on these days, so let's start from the decision. Good old meat. Not enough games hide decisions behind actions rather than just choices. Yeah, Tenkai's been waiting for the meat route this whole time, and here it is. I'll go with the barbecue.
Yeah, man, it's all about the meat. I knew you'd understand.
Takumi, is something wrong? Oh no, I have a feeling that the choice I made changed my fate.
All you did was say your favorite food. Aren't you maybe overthinking things?
Probably, it's just, I'm pretty sure there were bigger decisions than this one. Sir Takumi, you're acting like a weird attention seeker. You're too easily influenced by manga. I really don't want to hear that from you. Come on, I'm starving over here. Let's get this party started. Ima and Kako left already. If we aren't quick enough, they'll ruin the meat with a bunch of weird toppings. Right, yeah, we'd better hurry. I might just be wait, hold on, I'm curious about something. No one is, oh no, Eito's dead. Fuck, that's right. There's no way food could change my destiny. Of course, we kill Eito on this route, damn it.
Get ready, prepare, be ready.
This is gonna be a longer route, I'm pretty sure, because the sushi route, like, sure, we lost some days here and there, but like, okay, one route was shorter, but there's still a lot of video game to play. Huh? Where am I?
Morning, sleepyhead.
What the?
Hearing Nozomi suddenly speak to me, I gave a violent start and toppled backwards out of my chair. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. I guess I fell asleep here last night, huh? Yeah, you must have been really tired. You were out like a light. When the rest of us went back to our rooms, we decided to just put a blanket over you and let you sleep. I was up late helping everyone with their assignments the last few nights, and then there was a battle. It makes sense I was tired. Honestly, you're just like a little kid. You fall asleep the moment you have a full tummy. Sorry, I'll try to be more careful. Don't be like that, Kurata. You fell asleep at the table too. At least I had the decency to wake up again and go back to my room. And you promised not to tell anyone about that. How dare you? Nobody calls me a juvenile slug a bed and gets away with it. I didn't say anything. It's written all over your face. Calm down, Kurata. You don't want the curry to get cold. Huh? Curry? I made it to thank you for helping me with my assignment. It's good for when you're feeling drowsy in the morning, too. The traditional Suzuki family curry. This is a special blend that'll make you or have you wide awake and ready for anything because it has coffee in it. I usually don't make this unless someone asks me first, so I expect you to take the time to really appreciate it. If that sounds good to you, we can all eat it together. That sounds great. Thank you. And so Nozomi, Kurata, and I enjoyed a quiet breakfast of Suzuki curry. I have to admit, it was one of the best things I'd ever tasted. Oof, I'm stuffed. That was a pretty big meal to have first thing in the morning. Now then, what shall I do today? There probably won't be another attack for a while. I need to make the best use of this time while it still lasts. Oh, are you mentioning that because there's a possibility
Game start!
There is a real possibility, of course, and I should acknowledge this, that we're not going to see the time traveling on this route either. Because while that is very, very
you never
true,
know when the invaders might attack. Well then,
Uchikoshi isn't the writer on some of the story lock, or we'll say story lock required routes either. I mean, like routes we had to do to unlock the SF and mystery routes. So I'm not feeling too worried just because the writer, or he's not like a contributing writer to this. Another day's almost over. After sleeping slumped over a cafeteria table all night, my whole body felt pretty stiff today. I'm looking forward to getting a real night's sleep in my bed. Huh? What's that? While I was glancing around in my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. There's a scrap of paper by my door. How did this get there? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? Come to think of it, something like this happened once before. Idly reflecting on how things had changed since then, I opened the note. When I saw what was inside, my blood ran cold. I hadn't read the whole thing yet, but one sentence caught my attention immediately.
If you fail, your lives will be forfeit. Is this another threat?
I thought back to the message I'd seen on the blackboard before. Whatever that had been all been about, it wasn't over.
What do I do? I should go tell everyone and...
But before I could finish that thought, my eyes fixed on another part of the note.
Tell anyone about this and you will be killed immediately?
They want me to stay quiet about this. This threat is meant for me and me alone. The last one was addressed to everyone. Why is this one different? And who could have sent it? Whoever it is, they must know me. An invader wouldn't go to the trouble of sending me a letter, would they? Do we have another traitor in our group then?
I should read the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe you
that'll
should.
Tell me more. If I fail... Fail what, exactly?
I took a deep breath and ran my eyes down the note.
Bring me the panties of Hiruko Shizuhara. You have until the morning of day 52 to comply. Place the goods in the briefcase in the classroom on the second floor. Huh?
Get ready for your prepare. Be ready to get.
Okay then. After a big long yawn, I shook myself awake and once more turned my attention to the note I'd received last night. Bring me the panties of Hiruko Shizuhara. Yep, it still said the same thing. I guess it was too much to hope it would somehow change overnight. I heaved a mighty sigh, then I grasped the note firmly in both hands.
You have got to be kidding me!
So it's Gaku, right? We already know who it is. It's Gaku. And tore it into little pieces. I had to do something to vent my frustration with it. What a joke. Is this just a prank? It seems like something Dotomi or Gaku might... Oh yeah, it could be Dotomi. Or Gaku might do. When I'd calmed down a little, I looked at the scraps of paper littering my floor. I'd only noticed the last letter last night. Someone must have slipped it under my door during the day. And even though it was unreadable now, I remembered the content well enough. Bring me the panties of Hiruko Shizuhara. You have until the morning of day 52 to comply. Place the goods in the briefcase in the classroom on the second floor. It was completely ridiculous, but what if whoever wrote it was serious? Would everyone actually be in danger if I refused to carry out this task? Was that a risk I was willing to take? Day 52, that gives me just 3 days, including today. Leave the goods in the briefcase. Well, that sounds easy enough. The hard part is getting hold of the goods in the first place. I can't just ask her for them directly. Hiruko, it's an emergency. I need your panties. If you don't give them to me right now, we'll all be in danger. I think she'd be more likely to give me a right hook if I tried that approach. So then, should I sneak into her room and take them? No, it's too risky. I don't even want to think about what she'd do if she'd caught me in the act. But what else can I do? I'm really up against a wall here. I'd ask someone for help, except there's that tell anyone and you'll be killed immediately part. I won't achieve anything just sitting here. I should get up and get moving. Yeah, no use dwelling on it. I'll think about this later. And so I left my room and went about my business for the day in a pathetic attempt to escape from reality. Oh, what am I doing? I'm in the wrong menu entirely. Where's Gaku? We're just gonna see if Gaku's... Oh, no, I won't get dialogue based upon the point of the game we're in right now because he's a hangout target.
Move out!
Eddie, you never will then.
Another day gone. Time sure flies lately. I've got nothing else to do, so I may as well turn in for the night. I jumped into bed and immediately fell into a deep... No, I can't keep ignoring this. I've got to do something. Getting out of bed again, I glared down at the ragged scraps of paper I still hadn't gotten around to cleaning up. If you fail, your lives will be forfeit. Tell anyone about this and you will be killed immediately. Bring me the panties of Hiruko Shizuhara. You have until the morning of day 52 to comply. Place the goods in the briefcase in the classroom on the second floor. It seems like just a prank, but I can't be 100% sure. If I ignore it and it turns out to be a real threat, I'd be putting everyone in danger. Still though, why did they want me to do something so crazy? But even if they're demanding her panties, she'd never give them up willingly. If she won't give them up, do I have to steal them? I'd have to sneak into her room, ransack her closet, and grab her panties. Absolutely not. She'd kill me if she found me. There's no sense in me getting involved in criminal activity, even if it's to protect everyone. Stealing panties is absolutely not okay. There's no way I can get her to give them to me, and definitely no way I'm going to steal them. Which leaves me with one option. I'll just have to make some counterfeit panties. I'm sure I can make the girls' underwear with the gift-o-matic in the rec room. I'll pretend they're Hiruko's and give them over to whoever is doing this. Okay, it's a plan. With that settled, I decided to sleep for the day. I'd let tomorrow's Takumi deal with all this. Good luck tomorrow's Takumi. You've got this, buddy. Making panties is no challenge at all for you. I feel like that joke's been used a few different times now in this game.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get your... Well, just keep...
Another anticlimactic milestone. The first time around, he unlocked the courtyard today, I think. We really have reached the halfway point, though. At least that's something to be grateful for.
This is no time to be sitting around thinking about milestones. I need to go check the gift-o-matic. Everyone should still be in the cafeteria at this time of day. This is my best chance to do it without anyone noticing.
It's just a short walk to the rec room. I better get going.
Yes, everyone does seem to be there. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone here. I'm pretty sure the gift-o-matic can be used to make clothes, so maybe. I scrolled through the machine selection until I found what I wanted. I was right! Sure enough, there was an option for girls' underwear. I felt kind of uncomfortable searching for it, but under the circumstances, I didn't have much choice. This thing doesn't keep a search history or anything, does it? I don't want anyone to find out about this. Alright, I'll try making these today. Now I just have to go get the materials. Okay, time to get going. I should be fine to ask the others to come with me, just so long as I don't tell them what I need all this for.
Move out!
Got everything I need. I should get back to the school now. I got back all right, but it's pretty late. That works for me, though. It means there'll be less chance of me getting caught. Time to go to the rec room and make the thing I need. We don't see anyone else here. It makes me nervous we're gonna get caught. There's no one around. Now's my chance. Underwear that draws the male gaze. They're for women, but women don't like them. There, finally got them. If anyone walked in right now and saw what I was doing, I'd have a lot of explaining to do. I grabbed the panties that had come out of the gift-o-matic and slipped them into my pocket. Now I just have to deliver these, and this whole ordeal will be over. To do that, I just have to go to the classroom on the second floor. Oh, there. All right, no one here either. I thought maybe whoever sent the note might be lying in wait inside, but the room was empty. I looked around and found a conspicuous-looking briefcase inside a desk in the middle of the classroom. I opened it and found a slip of paper inside. After placing the goods in this case, take it to the first floor classroom and leave it in the teacher's desk. More instructions, great. I put the panties in the case, closed the lid, and locked it. Wow, this thing is heavy. Why do they have to make these so darn sturdy? Now I have to carry it downstairs to the other classroom. Let's get this over with. Nobody's around. I just have to leave the case here and it'll all be over. Wait a minute. How exactly is the person behind all this going to collect the case? I'm supposed to leave it here, so I guess they'll come by later to pick it up? I could keep a lookout for them, but if anyone saw me, the jig would be up then and there. Maybe I'll come to check on it every now and then. I might get lucky and catch the culprit in the act. For now, I left the classroom behind. Lucky for me, I didn't run into anyone on my way back to my room. It was pretty late by then, and after such a hectic day, my bed felt more welcoming than it had done in a good long while.
Up and out! Get ready, prepare to be ready to...
Waking up to the morning announcement, I sprang out of bed. Has the culprit collected the briefcase yet? I'd better go to the first floor classroom and check. Doesn't look like anyone's been here. The briefcase is right where I left it too. I guess whoever threatened me hasn't come to collect it yet. No one saw me on my way back. I don't really feel like going to the cafeteria though. Any one of them could have sent that note, and I don't think I could look Hiroko in the eye right now either. If everyone sees I'm acting weird and figures out why, all this secrecy will be for nothing. It's probably best if I stay quiet about everything until this incident's over. I didn't realize we'd have a mystery on the comedy route.
Roll out! You never know when the... Well then.
The note said I had until day 52 to meet the request. Basically, the deadline's tomorrow morning. In that case, the culprit is sure to check on things tonight. That's what I'd do if I was in their place. I think I'll go check in the briefcase one more time. I have a feeling I might see something this time. Just looking around, seeing if there's anyone else out. Feeling weirdly nervous, I reached out for the classroom door. I opened it a crack and peeked inside, but the briefcase was still exactly in the desk where I'd left it. Relieved to see I wasn't too late, I opened the door all the way and stepped inside. The briefcase hasn't been touched, so the culprit can't have come yet. But they definitely want to check that I'd done the job before tomorrow morning, wouldn't they? Will they come in through the door like I did, or maybe the window? Maybe even...
Takumi?
That reaction is so over the top, Mr. Sumino. I think we're more shocked than you are at this point. I can't help it. I thought my heart was going to jump right out of my chest. Apparently, Ima and Kako came up behind me while I wasn't looking. What are you two doing here anyway? Do you have any idea what time it is? I happened to spot you leaving when I was on my way back to my room after saying goodnight to my dear sister. You looked highly suspicious, and when I told her about it, she suggested we tail you. Tail me? Right, what are you doing here so late, Takumi? Oh, and what's this? Is there some kind of treasure inside? While I was struggling to think of an explanation, Ima had already spotted the briefcase on the desk and was about to open it. Wait, don't do that!
Oh, there's nothing here! What a disappointment!
We've been had!
There's not?
I walked over to inspect the case myself. Sure enough, it was completely empty.
What? How?
Takumi, whatever's going on here, I want to help you. But you have to be honest with me.
We're endangering the... We can't tell anyone. We're endangering the school. Oh, well, I guess we told everyone. Wow, that's quite a story. Let me see if I've got it straight. You received a note threatening all our lives if you didn't deliver Miss Shizuhara's panties. And you actually went along with it, sneaking around and making a fake pair to palm the culprit off with. You're a real character, Mr. Sumino. I would have just laughed the whole thing off if I was in your shoes. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I didn't want to risk putting everyone in danger, just in case it was real. I'd brought the twins back to my room and told them everything. I was reluctant to open up at first, but with things the way they were, I didn't have much choice. Besides, I was getting sick and tired of keeping this ridiculous situation all to myself. I needed to relieve some of that tension, or I was going to explode. All right, I've repaired the note. It took an awful lot of adhesive tape, but it's done. Nice work, Sister Dearest. Cute and talented. You're the total package. Let's take a look. Wow, it really does ask for panties. I thought you were making that part up. Why would I do that? Our lives being in danger would be an awfully convenient excuse if you were caught with your hand in the underwear drawer, don't you think? Is that the kind of person you think I am? Well, the note was real. You can see that for yourself now. Yeah. Maybe you're just a highly skilled, highly perverted con artist. I don't really care anyway, either way. I care. Judging by what you've told us, the panties you left in this case were collected a fairly long time ago. How can you be so sure? When we were in the classroom, I checked over the briefcase. It's been modified so that when you close the lid, the inside of it will drop out. Huh? The whole inside? I'm willing to bet the desk it was placed in was hiding some secret too. Maybe there's a hole in the top with the hidden compartment underneath. Taking the case down to the first floor was probably just an excuse to get you out of there. Likewise, the case itself had been made extra heavy so you wouldn't notice anything was missing from it. And once you were out of the way, the culprit could waltz right in and take the goods without you ever knowing they'd been there. So that's how it was done. Wow, why are they geniuses? In this route, they're so damn smart. There's one more thing I'd like to confirm. Why didn't you check the inside of the case after you arrived in the first floor classroom? What? If you'd done that, you would have seen right away that the inside was gone and figured out what happened, wouldn't you? Remember, Sister Dearest, Mr. Sumino doesn't have your keen senses of observation and insight. But it's so obvious this isn't a normal briefcase. Did you really not notice anything strange about it? Ooh, I think that one was a critical hit. You've completely annihilated his self-confidence, Sister Dearest. I've got no defense for this. Why didn't I look inside of the case one last time? Buck up, Mr. Sumino. You don't have time to sit around looking gloomy. What? You mean it's not over yet? We still haven't found out who's responsible for the threat, after all. And there's a chance they might find out the panties you gave them were fake. You'll probably receive another demand soon. Another one? I could be wrong, but this one won't be for panties. It'll be for something different. Different? Like what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to solve this case. That's great, but are you sure it's safe? Whoever sent this wanted me to work alone. It won't be a problem so long as we keep it a secret. Now that we know what's going on, we can't very well leave it alone. That's right, my blood is boiling. My dream is to become a detective someday. I've been waiting for a chance like this. Sounds like this is less about helping me than it is satisfying her own curiosity. Okay, but be careful. The note was very specific about me not getting outside help. Of course, we'll wait to hear from you when you receive the next... Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. When you receive the next threat, but do it subtly. Subtle, right. I'll find a way to let you know. That's that then. With my genius of a little sister on the case, you have nothing to worry about. Oh, just one more thing. What is it? Did you want Hiroko's real panties for yourself? Hey! This interview is over. Ima and Kaka went back to their rooms, leaving me alone with my thoughts. Am I really going to get another threat? Who could be doing this?
Get prepared. Be ready to...
I got up and looked around my room, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I guess they want to send another threat right away. That doesn't mean I'm safe yet. I haven't caught the culprit yet, and I could be in trouble if they figure out those weren't Hiruko's actual panties. I need to stay alert. I won't be able to take action until they make their next move. I won't do any good standing here thinking about it. What shall I do today? Free time. Yeah, it's gotta be Gaku. Although it'd be hilarious if they pull some complete bullshit and it's a Ato jumping, like Ato timeline jumping culprit. It's like if they're not throwing some crazy ridiculous explanation to us, we know it's Gaku for sure, or maybe Darumi, but most likely Gaku.
You never will then.
No sign of any new threat today. Will I really be getting another note, though? What if Kaku and Ima are wrong about that? Is the culprit going to say I cheated and come after all of us? Then again, we're more or less immortal here, so killing us would be kind of meaningless. I could ask Hirei for help. Nah, I'd better not. If he blabbed about it to the others, we'd be in even more trouble. Plus, there's a chance he could be the one behind this. I don't see what he'd get out of it, but it's possible. What am I supposed to do? I got into bed asking myself the same questions again and again and slowly drifted off.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Just like yesterday, as soon as I was awake, I checked my room. Nothing here today either. I should try to carry on as normal.
Roll out! Heady soldiers. You never will then.
It's that time again already. Wait! Just as I was about to get into bed, I caught sight of something by the door that hadn't been there before. Another scrap of paper by the door. When did this get here? It couldn't be, could it? My hands trembling, I unfolded the note and read what was inside. Kaku's deduction had been right on the mark.
Up and Adam troops, time! Get prepared. Be ready to...
It's morning. My head still feels fuzzy, though. I should go tell Kaku and Ima about what happened. I wonder if they're in the cafeteria. Dragging myself out of bed, I got myself ready and tucked the note I'd found last night into my pocket. Why are they leaving the note's contents in suspense? Oh no, we can't say it. Look who's inside. Look who's in the cafeteria. It's Gaku. They're here. Ima is at least. There aren't many other people around. I won't get a better chance than this. Hey Ima, you got a minute? What is it, Mr. Sumino? Would you like to try some of my ostrich egg rice omelet? No, then... No, actually, that does sound pretty good. But that's not what I want to speak to you about. You remember that thing we discussed a few days ago? That thing. Oh, that thing, of course. What's up with you two? What's this thing you're talking about? It's nothing, really. Just a little something I asked Mr. Sumino to help me out with. I'm afraid the rest is a secret. Okay, whatever. Guess I'll leave you two alone then. Still looking a little confused, Gaku wandered away. You okay, Ima? Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'll go tell my dear sister something's happened. When you're ready, come meet us in my room. Your room. Got it. I'll see you there. After exchanging a few scant words with Ima, I went back to my own room to gather my thoughts. Back in my room, I stared at the note, reading it over again and again. All right, I think I've waited long enough. Putting the note back in my pocket, I made my way over to Ima's room. Oh, there you are, Mr. Sumino. We've been waiting for you. Sure. So this is Ima's room. It's packed with Kako-related memorabilia. Even for someone as obsessed as he is, this seems excessive, but I've got more important things to worry about. Come on, Takumi, you've got something to show us, right? Okay, here, I found it in my room last night. I took the note from my pocket and showed it to the twins. I received your delivery. Next, you must secure a photo of Kulala Osuzuki crying. Fail in this task and all your lives will be forfeit. Tell anyone about this and you will be killed immediately. You have until the morning of day 56 to comply. Leave the goods in the classroom on the second floor as before. It's a new threat, just like you predicted, Kako. I prefer to say I deduced it.
Oh!
I received your delivery. Sounds like they didn't notice the panties weren't the real deal. Huh? Yeah, that's a relief. I guess they didn't have any way of checking where they came from. The real problem is their next demand, a picture of Kulala crying. That's quite a departure from the nature of the previous one, wouldn't you say? I feel like Gaku also would love to see that too, right? That's just the kind of sick freak Gaku is. I thought so too. Just what is this person trying to achieve?
Oh.
At least this one will be easier for you, Mr. Sumino. You're great at making girls cry. That's a skill I can do without.
Aha!
Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's get that picture. So we're going along with the thread again? I was hoping we could find a way to get out of it this time. No, it's better to lull the culprit into a false sense of security. You'll have to comply with their requests for now. I'll handle actually taking the picture. I made a high-spec camera a while back, so I'm ready to go whenever. You just want an excuse to use your new camera, don't you? The deadline's day 56 this time. We'll have to do it today or tomorrow. Let's make it today. It's better to finish sooner rather than later, and I really want to try out this camera.
Hey!
You let your true feelings slip out there. Then I'll leave the photo to you two. Oh, you're not coming with us? I have a different line of investigation I'd like to pursue. I'll be off then. He's gonna tail Gaku, of course. Ima left Kako and me behind, rushing away. Then it's all up to you, Takumi. I'll be standing by with my camera. Please do your best to make Kulala cry. This feels so wrong, but I guess there's no other way. I have to make Kulala cry. Well, I do have some idea of how I can make it happen, but... How? I just have to take off that tomato mask she's always wearing. Her true nature is a fragile young girl who cries easily. She's so helpless when her real face is exposed that she starts crying immediately. So the problem is figuring out how to get it off of her. Trying to challenge Kulala head-on is clearly a bad idea. She'd knock me into next week with her boxing moves if I'm too careless about approaching her. There has to be a way to catch her off guard. To catch her off guard, you say? Why not try to make her angry? Make her angry. She's the type to lose sight of everything when she's mad. If you provoke her, you might be able to create an opening. I'd rather not do anything so nasty as provoke a friend in a rage, but I can't think of any other way, so I guess that means I just have to go for it. With our plan in place, we went looking around the school for Kulala when... There she is, Takumi. It's Kulala. I'll be waiting around the corner of the hall for my chance to get a good shot, so you try to provoke her. Sure. Here goes nothing. I steeled myself and made my way over to Kurata. Kurata, you suck. Pardon? You dumb loser, idiot.
Hey!
You dipshit. I provoked Kurata with every insult I could come up with. However, what are you, 3 years old? Are you trying to provoke me? Unbelievable, lacking in both wealth and vocabulary. I don't know what you think you're trying to do, but that's not enough to anger me. They say a rich woman never quarrels, you know? Wait, she always quarrels, though. Kurata didn't seem mad in the least. It was strange. The Kurata I knew wasn't so tolerant. What's wrong with you, Kurata? Something's off. Normally, you'd be beating the brakes off of me at a time like this. It's true that normally I would have you drawn and quartered. But I'm in a fine mood today. I've been blessed with great fortune. Great fortune? What happened? Isn't it obvious? Curry.
Curry.
I sampled the curry I'd been tenderly looking after as if it were my own flesh and blood, and it was absolutely divine. The flavor will be a milestone in the history of the nation. No, the world. I've finally done it. I'll make this day into a public holiday so my achievement will be remembered for generations to come. That's right, today is Curry Day because I have decreed it to be so unbelievably delicious. And I won't permit anyone to say otherwise.
Damn it, why does she have to be in a good mood today of all days? But I can't back down now. Lame, you're trash, more money than brains, and your personality stinks.
Wow, what a big smart boy you are. I'll make some curry in your baby bottle to celebrate your linguistic achievements.
Crap, she's treating me like a dumb baby. Simple insults aren't going to cut it. There has to be something I can do. Some kind of transcendental insult that'll instantly push her over the edge.
Your curry tastes like poop from a butt. Excuse you? What did you just say? My curry tastes like poop from a butt? Oh, well, my curry is the finest traditional dish of the Osuzuki family. You may as well be calling my whole lineage poop from a butt. I may be in a good mood, but I can't turn a blind eye to this insult. You have to die for this, which means I'll execute you for your boorishness with my own 2 hands. Yeah!
Kurata raised a fist in anger and charged me. Now's my chance. Sorry, Kurata. I dodged her swing and moved in for the kill. I plucked her mask right off her head.
Huh? What the? Eek, give it back. Give me my mask.
I'm sorry, Kurata. I'll give it back in a second. I looked over at Kaku, who gave a small nod. She'd taken the photo. After that, she slipped away before anyone could notice. Phew, okay, that's done.
Wow, why are you picking on me? This is so embarrassing. Wow.
Calm down, Kurata. I'm sorry. Here's your mask back.
Wow.
What's the matter? I already gave... I stopped short as a chill ran down my spine and all the hairs on the back of my neck stood up. All of a sudden, we weren't alone. There was someone else there standing beside Kurata.
So you like making girls cry, huh?
Moko!
What's the deal, Takumi? You think it's okay for guys to just go around bullying innocent maidens?
It's not what it looks like, I swear. I had a good reason doing it.
All right, let's hear this good reason of yours.
Well, it's like this.
No excuses!
I blacked out almost immediately. I didn't have time to protest that she hadn't listened to me at all.
You never know. Well then.
As I came to, I realized I'd been unconscious for a while.
Was that the nighttime announcement? And for day 55, not day 54? I'm back in my own bed too. Did someone carry me back here? I was out cold for an entire day. Moko sure packs a punch when she's angry. Who knows, maybe I actually died and got brought back during that time. Vaguely mumbling to myself, I looked around my room. On my desk was a photo with a note attached. Oh, this is... I picked up the note and read it. Dear Takumi, don't worry, I took the photo just fine and printed it out for you. P.S. I'm writing this on day 55, the last day you can deliver it. I hope it's not already day 56 by the time you read this. It really is the night of day 55. Why did this have to happen to me? I wasn't the only one who had it hard. Kurata looked so sad, so distressed in that picture. We have to track down the culprit. They're the one who's really responsible for this. It's all their fault. We can't let them get away with this. For now, though, the deadline is tomorrow morning. I need to deliver this tonight. Back to the second floor classroom. I grabbed the photo and rushed out the door. The actual deadline's tomorrow morning, so I should be fine if I do it now, right? Somewhat winded after running all the way, I looked around the classroom. Just like last time, no one else was there. There's no briefcase this time, though. Where am I supposed to leave the photo? Glancing around, my eyes finally rested on a sheet of paper on one of the desks. What's this? Thinking it might be instructions for this delivery, I picked it up and read it. Huh?
For a moment, I froze up. The note on the desk wasn't instructions. It was an additional demand.
Up and at 'em! Get ready. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your lot.
Huh, morning already. I'm starving. I guess being unconscious for a whole day will do that to you. Honestly, I don't relish the idea of talking to everyone with things being the way they are. But I have to tell Kako and Ima about this new request. I'd better head to the cafeteria. Oh, everyone's there. Everyone's here today. It's been a while since I've seen the place this lively. Wait, where's Ima? Well, Kako's the brains of the operation this time, so it'll probably be fine if I just tell her. Good morning, Takumi. Oh, hi. Yeah, morning. Nozomi's greeting took me by surprise, and I didn't do a very good job of hiding it. There was next to no chance she was the one behind all this, but I was so paranoid right now I couldn't help suspecting anyone and everyone. Are you feeling all right? You haven't been coming here in the mornings so much lately. Oh, well, I've just been really busy getting ready for our next battle and all. I understand. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Nozomi gave me a reassuring smile before rejoining the group. Phew. I'm no good at hiding my feelings under pressure. I think I'll ask Kako to meet me somewhere later and take things from there. I sidled up to Kako as inconspicuously as I could, and when our eyes met, I gave her a small nod. Kako, are you ready? Okay to talk? Oh, good morning, Takumi. Would you like to try some electric eel, unaju? I don't know what that is. Eel unaju. Sorry, I have no need to torture my taste buds right now. Don't say another word. I knew you'd have something new to tell me today. I'll meet you in your room after breakfast. Okay, thanks. After eating enough to make up for the day I'd spent knocked out, I slipped out of the cafeteria and went back to my room. I didn't have to wait long before things started happening. There she is. I opened the door and tried to act normal as I welcomed my visitor. I'm here. Don't worry. I made sure I wasn't followed. A traditional... Oh, so it's unagi. Or unadon. I don't know why they call it... So there are like two names for the dish. I guess that's not that unusual. I'm gonna grab a soda. Putting it like that makes me feel like the two of us are doing something we shouldn't. How did it go? After Moko hit you, it didn't seem like you'd ever wake up. Did you make the delivery on time? Yeah, let me start from the beginning. I took Kako through the sequence of events since I came to last night. So you ended up keeping the photo. That's right, but now I've got this to deal with. Next, deliver a recording of Kyoshika Magadori, declaring her love for you. You have until the morning of day 58 to comply. Leave the goods in the classroom on the second floor as before. Day 58, another 2-day gap. I just don't get it. Why are they making me do these things? Can't I ignore this one or maybe come clean and tell everyone about it? No, we need to catch the culprit fair and square. We can't risk provoking them. I'm pretty sure she just wants to find the culprit herself. Although I'll admit, I don't want whoever it is to catch on and get desperate. All right, we'll do things your way. How are we supposed to get her to say something like that, though? Maybe if you talk to her about her favorite manga, she'll be all forsooth, I love it. And we can edit the you part in later. I don't think Kyoshika's that easy to manipulate, although on second thought, just tough it out a little longer. My dear brother is close to uncovering a vital clue. Really? He is? Yes, this morning you told me I'll have good news for you very soon. Tell Mr. Sumino to keep acting like a compliant idiot for now. Or words to that effect. The compliant idiot part was a bit much, but I'm glad he's making progress. I'll handle it, the technical side of things. I just so happened to make a high-tech recording device a little while back. Why do you always just so happen to have the perfect gadgets for the job standing by? Don't worry about that. We need to get to work today. Come on, let's go get that recording. I get it. Something about making a girl admit to her love made me nervous, but I had no time to be acting shy. We ran around the school in search of Kyoshka. Eventually, we found her in the schoolyard, staring in a daze at the sky. There's no one else around. Now's your chance to talk to her. Okay, here I go. Time to get Kyoshka to confess her love. I got myself pumped up and ran over to Kyoshka. Hey, Kyoshka, you like manga, right? You love it, right? Well, why are you pressuring me so? Sir Takumi, I'm frightened. Oh, sorry. Whoops, I was so tense I ended up yelling. Anyway, you like manga, right? What do you like about it? Why don't you tell me all about it? Oh, you want to hear me discuss manga? A fine idea, Sir Takumi. I'll tell you everything you want to hear. About my profound love for the art form of manga. Just as I'd hoped Kyoshka was talking animatedly about her favorite manga. Manga is not mere entertainment to me. Manga is my friend in life, a parent, a lover, and a mentor. I remember how I learned everything important in life from manga. How to do ninjutsu seals, vows and limitations, sun breathing, domain expansions. Because I always had manga at my side, I was able to become a fine woman. Damn, she's not coming out and just saying I love it. Maybe her love for manga is so deep that she can't bring herself to simply say she loves it. Then I should try and change the subject. Kyoshka, why don't we stop the manga chat here and talk about, sports? Sports? In that case, I'd love to talk about tennis. Oh, you like tennis? What about it? Of course, tennis is all about the prince. Prince? I see it when I close my eyes. The arc of the twist serve. Those audacious words, his impudent expression. I so wish he would whisper the words, "You still have a ways to go," in my ear just once. Kyoshka! What's her problem? I thought we were talking about tennis. Is this about manga again? It totally is, isn't it? Crap, I have no idea what she's saying. Time for another topic change. Kyoshka, why don't we move on from tennis to talk about food? Food? Then I wish to speak on ramen. I'm a huge supporter of the food known as ramen. Supporter? When I see the swirl pattern of the Naruto and ramen, I feel my blood drumming. It makes me want to create a shadow clone and summon the Toad boss. And fire off a Rasengan toward the heavens. She's talking about that ninja manga, isn't she? It's no use. Everything we talk about goes right back to manga. And she won't come out and say the words at all. What do I do? What do I do? By the way, Sir Takumi, if you could use one ninjutsu technique, what would it be? Oh wait, don't tell me, I'll guess. In my opinion, you'd surely choose Sharingan. Say you love manga. But why are you being so forceful about this? I do love manga, forsooth. I love it so very much, but... Finally, I got her to say the words forsooth. I love it. Mission complete. Now then, Sir Takumi, let us continue. Oh, you can go. I got what I needed. Well, why are you so suddenly disinterested? We were having such fun talking. I told you, I'm done with you. Why are you still hanging around? You're just tossing me aside now that you're bored with me. Sir Takumi, you're such a fool. We're through. Kyoshka ran off through the schoolyard. Phew, I can't believe that actually worked. Heaving a sigh of relief, I heard footsteps as Kako came scurrying up behind me. I got the recording, both the forsooth I love you, I love, and you parts. Well, that's good to hear. We should take this to the classroom on the second floor. The culprit's probably put a new briefcase there by now. You're probably right. Let's go see. We arrived at the second floor classroom without incident, but there was no briefcase there. What do we do now? Maybe this means the culprit is on their guard too. Takumi, maybe you should let me make the delivery this time. If the culprit's attention is all on you, I might have a better chance of taking them by surprise.
Well, if you say so.
I handed Kako the photo of Kulala and the recording device with Kyoshika's voice on it. I knew I wasn't supposed to bring in outside help, but the opportunity to distance myself from this whole thing for a while was too good to pass up. I'm sure Kako will be careful too. The two of us went our separate ways and I went back to my room. I stayed there for the rest of the day, taking some time to recover from all the stress caused by this ludicrous situation.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Huh? Someone's here, and so early, too. I'm coming. Give me a minute. There's a battle coming. Still feeling groggy, I opened the door to greet my early morning visitor.
Hello, Takumi. Isn't it a lovely morning?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes, I agree. A lovely morning.
Hey, girls. Yeah, good morning to you, too. They were both smiling, but the smile didn't reach their eyes. The girls' barely concealed rage was radiating off them like waves of hot air. The fact they kept smiling the whole time just made them more intimidating. By the way, Takumi, I wanted to ask you about something. Oh, really? What is it? There were several things, actually, for starters. Why did you make Kulala cry? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Mocha would tell her about that. I never got the chance to explain myself either, so it probably still looks like I was picking on Kulala for no good reason. I'm really sorry about that, but the thing is... Also, why exactly did you trick Kyoshika into saying romantic stuff to you? What? Now hold on a minute. It's true, I got her to say that she loved something, but... Don't try to act dumb, Takumi. We know everything. I heard all about it from Tsubasa, who heard about it from Takemaru, who heard it from Dadomi, who heard it from Shoma, who was actually there at the time. How is this story supposed to maintain any kind of integrity after getting passed down through that many people? Don't interrupt, I'm not done yet. There's more. You also abducted Kako and took her back to your room against her will, didn't you? I heard a rumor that someone saw it happen. Come on, that's even more vague than before. It's all a big misunderstanding. Sounds like he's determined to keep feigning ignorance, Moko. What a pity. If he'd just come clean, I wouldn't have to break 24 of his ribs. That's all of them. Besides, isn't this all moving a little too fast? Enough talk. Step outside. I mentioned to let loose. At least let me defend myself. Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? Right as I was struggling to find a way to explain things, a new voice joined the conversation. Wait, don't hurt him. Kako, don't get it too close. He might pounce on you again.
Hey.
No, I won't. Please, don't blame Takumi. It's not his fault.
Panties. They weren't fake. He took them from Hideko himself.
What the fuck? What the fuck? How exactly was that statement supposed to help?
Huh?
I'm just sorry I won't get a chance to say goodbye to my family. But it looks like this is the end for me. What a way to go out. For a lot of people, death comes as a surprise, but I can tell mine is coming with an unparalleled level of clarity. It's almost like there's a danger alarm going off in my mind. Wait, that is the alarm!
Intruder alert.
Phew, what a relief. I mean, oh no, the enemy is attacking. Come on, we'd better hurry over to the war room. Hey, Takumi, tell me after the battle. Humanity is counting on us. He's getting away. Come back here, you womanizing scumbag.
Yeah.
All right, looks like everyone's... Yep, everyone's here. Let's get the show on the road. Whoa, what's the big hurry? So we know, are you even going to listen to my briefing? No time. It's best to deal with the invaders before they have a chance to damage the barrier, right?
Keeping up this momentum was the only way I was going to escape Nozomi and Moko's wrath. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I instinctively knew that. I guess you have a point, and it is nice to see you so enthusiastic about a battle for once. Right? Now come on, give the command. Well, if you say so. Defensive battle initiate. Wait, what did you say? It's the opposite in Japanese, Tenkai? Or what's that in reference to? Oh, guilty until proven innocent.
Whoa, I'm seeing double here. Which one's the real Narumi?
You are! You ought to be able to figure that much out on your own!
How are they doing this?
This commander has the ability to make copies of people. Last time she showed up as a copy of Moko. This must be her true form.
Nobody asked you, Takumi.
Anyway, we can't let these invaders threaten humanity's future. Follow me, everyone!
Yes, I must kill invaders.
We won! Nice job, everyone. We all worked together to overcome this powerful enemy. But of course, we couldn't have done it without my leadership. I truly am an indispensable member of this team. Well, no use standing around. Time to strike the finishing blow.
We have to power up Takumi. What if everyone betrays him at this point?
Somebody has to do it. This is it. You're finished.
Phew, looks like we made it through another battle. The enemy is only going to get stronger from here on, so teamwork is going to be more important than ever. Still, I'm glad everyone is okay. Let's rest up for today so we can be at our best next time.
Did you think you could get out of this that easily?
Did you really think that would work?
No, not really.
I was hoping that if I spouted enough stock post-battle dialogue in quick succession, everyone would get caught up in the mood and forget about my indiscretions. But Nozomi and Moko were too smart for that. They'd closed in on me, blocking off any means of escape.
Before we start, can I say something in my defense?
I hate guys who do nothing but make excuses.
Me too.
Okay, not excuses. More like explanations?
She looks like a shrine dog, if you know what I'm talking about. Is it the dog? I don't know. A shrine lion?
Did you do those things? Answer yes or no.
And be quick about it.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, wait! I mean, yes, that's true, but...
Don't say a word, sister dearest. Remember the don't tell anyone rule. Besides, I don't think you could talk them down at this point. You'd just be adding fuel to the fire.
But Takumi's going to get his ribs broken.
We can pick up the pieces later.
Now, Takumi, kneel down right there.
Yes, ma'am.
I knelt down in a formal manner, and Nozomi proceeded to lecture me on morality, proper behavior, and the importance of respecting girls and their feelings.
Up and Adam troops, time to ride. Get ready, prepare, be ready to.
Hey, what happened to day 58?
We skipped it. Total waste of a day. Not even worth talking about.
Yeah, I spent the whole day in the same position on my knees. I thought Nozomi's lecturing would never end.
Try not to let it get you down, Takumi. When you get to my level of uselessness, every day is a total waste. Here, man, have some breakfast. You gotta keep your strength up, you know?
Right, thanks, guys.
If you just told us you had a good reason for it in the first place, we never would have been so hard on you.
For real, who'd have thought we had a criminal in our midst? In the end, I'd cracked under the weight of all the punishment I'd taken and told everyone about the threats. I couldn't say for sure if it had been a wise choice, but at the time it felt like no choice at all.
I'm sorry, Takumi. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge.
No, it's okay. With how quiet I kept about it, I can't really blame you for reacting the way you did.
Huh?
You spilled the beans eventually, though. You really have no spine at all, do you, Mr. Sumino? Now all that work we've put into trying to find the culprit will be for nothing. I'm sorry. If you were going to talk anyway, you should have said something earlier. We could have spent yesterday doing something productive. I'm sorry. With your track record of idiocy and perversion, it's no wonder we jumped to those conclusions. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm apologizing for anymore. If you're quite finished, I suggest we move on to more important matters. More important. Isn't it obvious? We need to figure out who's behind these threats. Kako told me everything you've been doing over the past few days. I'm sorry, she was very persuasive. Yes, I heard all about the demands, how you dealt with them and the specified delivery dates. Oh, right, I was supposed to make the next delivery by day 58. I forgot all about it. I don't think there's any need to worry about that now that you've let the cat out of the bag. We did put the goods in the classroom just in case, but there was no briefcase there this time. I checked it this morning as well. The items in question were where we left them, and there was no sign of anyone having been there. I wander around the school at night all the time because of my insomnia, but I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary. So then, what has all this been about? I pressed Sirei on the matter, but he doesn't seem to have anything to do with it.
Of course not. Threatening your lives like that is not my style.
Now that it's all out in the open, are we going to be okay? Sure, the whole thing's probably just a prank. It's in seriously bad taste, but nothing to get worked up about. Even if it was, though, it means one of us was behind it, right?
Hey, don't go trying to make us paranoid.
Dotomi's right, there's no other explanation. Whoever our little prankster is, they clearly have no idea what they're dealing with. When I get my hands on them, I'll subject them to such sublime torture that they'll rue the day they tried to make a fool of Kurata Suzuki. Ooh, let me help. I'll come up with a comprehensive program of pain for you.
You stay out of this. We don't need your kind of help.
Considering what would happen if they got caught, I don't think any of us would be stupid enough to do this, though.
So then, are the invaders behind it? Maybe they decided to give it up once they found out it had gone beyond just Takumi.
Why would invaders waste time with pranks and threats? I'm telling you, the culprit is one of us.
Seriously, you gotta stop saying stuff like that.
At any rate, it's safe to assume that if the culprit was going to make a move, they'd have done so already. But we still need to remain vigilant, especially you, Takumi. You're the one the threats were originally sent to, after all. I guess you're right. Okay, I'll be careful. One more thing, Sir Takumi. Lady Tsubasa said she wanted to speak to you in the garage. Oh, really? Come to think of it, she's not here this morning. I wonder what's up. I believe she was making something to help with the situation. She probably wishes to show you what she's come up with. Sounds good. I'll head over to the garage now.
Hey, Takumi, you good? The girls lectured you all day yesterday, right? You must be all kinds of messed up.
Well, honestly, I'm pretty tired, but there's no time to rest. If I don't catch the culprit soon, we might lose them forever.
No sense in killing yourself to catch them, bro. Forget about them and rest up a bit, okay?
Gaku seems nicer than usual today. Was he always this considerate?
Huh?
Right, you did say you'd be pursuing a different line of investigation earlier. Did you get some kind of info about the person behind this? Yeah, that didn't work out in the end. I got close, but the commotion must have put them on high alert. The culprit must be a fairly cautious individual. Just who could it be? Who could it be indeed? Look, he's even offering his hand up. Oh, hey, Takumi. Thanks for coming.
Huh?
Hi, Tsubasa. Kyoshika said you had something to show me.
Yeah.
That's right. I just finished it now. Behold, my new invention.
I call it the Omni Surveillance Observotronic Snoop Master X.
That's quite a name.
Really, that's your comeback? Aren't you supposed to be the straight man in this scene?
OSOOT.
I thought we were supposed to be having a conversation, not rehearsing a comedy routine. What's with the cold reception? Anyway, what does this invention of yours do?
It's a compact surveillance robot. I had it made so we can keep an eye on you in case you tried to do anything weird again.
Hey, I only did all that stuff because I was being threatened.
Right. But since I've already made it, I thought maybe we could use it to catch whoever was behind the threats.
I'm not sure I follow.
This little puppy's got a ton of neat features. It can play back any of the footage it's taken in the last 24 hours.
Sounds like something a stalker would use.
And it has poison needles to fend off any would-be attackers.
Poison? Did you need to go that far?
And it can even string a rope around the target's neck for quick and easy hanging.
Forget surveillance, this is a murder robot, plain and simple.
Oh, don't be such a worrywart. I'm not necessarily going to use any of that on you.
Not necessarily? That doesn't make me feel any better.
Anyway, I figured you can use it to track down the culprit. Come on, take it. Okay, just so long as it doesn't malfunction and try to kill me. It'll probably be fine. Probably. It will be fine. Now get to investigating. Tsubasa practically had to force it into my hands, but in the end I reluctantly accepted custody of her surveillance robot. I put a lot of work into this, so I expect you to make use of it, okay? I'll see what I can do. Sounds to me like you're not planning to use it at all. Well, yeah, I'd prefer not to if I can help it. I left Tsubasa still working in the garage and went back to my room. Talking about catching the culprit is one thing, but we can't really do anything unless they make a move first. Honestly, I'd prefer if this whole incident would just blow over already. Now that I don't have any more threats to respond to, I've actually got some free time on my hands. What should I do for the rest of the day? Oh, it's afternoon. Right.
Huh?
Yeah, let's eat some snacks. I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals. I ate some really unhealthy junk with Dodomi. After spending some time together, you understand Dodomi better now.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to... You never know when the invaders might attack, so... Well then, good night.
Nothing weird happened today. I guess I should be grateful for that. I'm still tired from getting lectured all through yesterday, though. Maybe it's best if I just call it a night. I lay down in my bed and fell into a deep sleep within a few minutes.
Today, honest, Eddie, okay?
Day 60 already. It's the second time I've made it this far. Is it really just the second time? But everything's completely different from last time. Most importantly, everyone has made it this far unharmed. Aside from Eito, that is. The one behind the threats, it couldn't be Eito's ghost, could it? No, that's ridiculous. There's no way that's it. I'd better eat breakfast in the cafeteria than get moving. I spent another morning chatting with everyone while we ate, and then set off to begin the day in earnest.
Move out!
You never will then.
We've gone through another day without any threats or unpleasant incidents. Now that everyone knows about them, maybe the culprit really will just give the whole thing up. Thinking about it like that, was one of us behind the threats after all? I still don't understand why they do this.
Yeah, prepare, be ready.
Okay, time to get up. I can't spend the rest of my life worrying about these threats. Our goal is to survive. Breakfast. After spending the morning in the cafeteria with the others, I got started on my activities for the rest of the day.
Game start!
You never will then.
Is it really over? Why end it like this? What were they trying to achieve? No use thinking about it now. I should just focus on getting through the rest of our time here. So far as today goes, I'm ready to call it a night.
Get prepared to be ready.
63, is that the next battle, I think? Someone's here. Who would want to see me this early? Oops. I wandered over to the door and opened it to greet my early morning visitor. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima, what's the matter? Is there some kind of emergency? It's nothing too important, really. I just found a new threat, that's all. Thought you might like to know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have to tell the others. Wait a minute, that's super important. You can't just shrug it off like that. You know, you're the 5th person to say that to me this morning. I'm starting to get tired of it. How am I supposed to react? I only just heard about it. Come on, tell me more. If you insist. It all began the day I was born, the twin brother of the most adorable sister in the world, and given the name Ima Tsukumo. You don't have to go that far back. Just tell me about the threat. All right. Anything to get away from these tired old objections of yours. I checked in that classroom this morning and found an arrow sticking into one of the desks. What? Are we getting threatened by Robin Hood now? I'll give you that one. I'll give that one 32 points. I'd have preferred if you went with a different archer for more cult appeal. Yufei, maybe, or Minamoto no Tatemoto. I'll thank you not to evaluate my reactions. So what did this new threat say? Here, I'll read it for you. Takumi Sumino has failed to comply with my orders. Prepare yourselves. In the next defensive battle, you will all be killed.
And that's it.
Huh?
The next battle. So it was an invader who sent those threats.
Oh!
I wonder about that.
Huh.
But since we're all being targeted now, I figure it's only right to let everyone know. Before I could answer, Ema strolled away, brisk and businesslike as ever. Prepare yourselves. Does that mean there'll be another battle soon? In that case, this is no time to stand around worrying. We need to be ready for it. All right, let's get started.
Eddie, so you never will then.
It's nighttime and nothing's happened so far. That doesn't mean we can rest easy, though. The invaders have attacked the night before. I won't let them take us by surprise. Unwilling to relax completely, I spent the rest of the night slipping in and out of sleep. That's like what happens when I have a flight the next morning.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Okay, good. No incidents during the night. Am I being a little too cautious? Nah, it can't hurt to be careful. I'd better go to the cafeteria now. I'm starving. There is a battle today, right? Oh, in fact, it's not going to let me... I'm going to have the battle start as I'm walking there, I'm guessing. The alarm!
Intruder defective.
They're here, just like the note said. So the invaders were behind this all along. Was this part of some weird strategy to unsettle us? Well, it's not going to work. I won't let even a single person be sacrificed. Whatever the cost, I'll protect them all. After taking a moment to bolster my resolve, I started making my way to the war room. Other way, right? What's Gaku doing, huh? No, Gaku's being framed. It can't be our boy Gaku. We all know how Gaku's a great guy. Right?
The freaking invaders are here!
Yeah, just like the threatening message said. I knew the invaders were behind this.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course, man. It's all the fault of these stupid invaders. Yep, they're the ones to blame.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ema's got him. Ema got him. Ema did the classic trick where he told everyone about one thing, but didn't tell the person he suspected to be it, right? Or yeah. I bet Ema has just screwed over Gaku now. Not now. Oh, whoops. I'm not in the right spot. No, Gaku. Oh, you're all here. Well, you know what to do. Yes, I must kill invaders. Kill, kill, kill. Whoever sent those threats is with them this time, right? Yeah, they've got to be. It all lines up. If they went through the trouble of threatening us, it must mean they've got a pretty strong fighting force this time. Then this will probably turn into a real massacre one way or the other. Don't worry, we can handle it. We'll all defend this school together. Such confidence. No one would think you were being subjected to an intensive lecture in women's rights just a few days ago. Come on, don't ruin this for me. There's plenty of invaders out there, so you may as well get started. Here we go, defensive battle, initiate. Oh no. Ema pulled a fast one over on Gaku. Poor Gaku.
Not like this! I don't want to fight!
What are these voices? Are the foot soldiers talking?
It must be a plan to distract us. They've probably mounted speakers on them or something.
Most likely, yes. These creatures can't possibly be intelligent enough to speak.
First the threats, now these eerie voices? My resolve will not be shaken by such paltry tricks.
Whatever, we just gotta kill him like always, right? Let's see who can kill the most. Loser gets beheaded after the battle!
What's the deal? Is it just a small fry this time?
Nah, things are just getting started. There's no way that's the end of them.
Look sharp, everyone! New enemy squad approaching!
Nice of them to wait for their cue like that.
I don't want to fight!
Help me!
Shut up! Shut up! You're seriously creeping me out!
They're trying to confuse us. Just ignore them and take them out.
Is it over?
Hey! What gives? We didn't even have to fight a commander this time!
Yeah, it really was just the regular enemies. Kind of a letdown after the threats hyped them up so much.
Well, we all survived and they didn't. I call that a victory. And now we can forget all about the threats. Isn't that great, Mr. Maruko?
Yeah, right. Pretty sure this is the end of it.
If this is the end of that incident, I won't complain, but still. Is it really as simple as that? I feel like we're missing something important. What's the matter, Sister Dearest? We don't often get to see you looking so serious. Brother Dearest, why did you say, isn't that great, Mr. Maruko, just now?
Oh?
Yes, that was rather odd. Why did you single out Gaku? The threats were addressed to Takumi. Wouldn't it be more natural to address a remark like that to him?
Oh, wait a minute, guys. You're overthinking it. Ima probably just said it to me because I was standing next to him at the time, man.
It's because Mr. Maruko was the one sending the threats.
Ima, how could you betray me?
Betray you?
Oh, crap.
Then he's telling the truth? You're the one behind all this? Now that you mention it, he has been acting awfully skittish lately. You think so? He always looks like a skittering, scurrying cockroach to me. Is it true, Gaku? You were the one threatening us?
It's not like that. I mean, it's not what you think.
Hey. You might as well confess. There's no getting out of it now. But brother dearest, stop. What do you think you're doing? You need to press a culprit and present evidence of their crime before you force them to confess. That's right. You can't just skip ahead to the end. The execution theme music hasn't even started yet. Who gives a damn about that stuff? You said I betrayed you, but I was never really on your side, per se. You're the one who came crying to me. Takumi took this whole thing way too seriously. There's no way I can come clean now. But if the girls find out about it, they'll totally tear me apart. Oh, what rotten luck. And I just pointed out that it would be easy to make this all go away if you blamed it on the invaders. I offered some advice, nothing more.
Shut up, man. If you tell him any more than that, I'm done for.
I think that ship has sailed, Gaku. The next moment, a hand fell on Gaku's shoulder. Oh, so you're the one who was playing those pranks on all the girls, huh? Come with us, Gaku. There are a few things I'd like to discuss with you. To paraphrase your most recent note, prepare yourself. Yugamo, you're up. For the love of murder, in a situation like this, I can't help wondering just how much of his body I can modify without destroying it completely.
No, please, somebody help. I don't want to die.
Worry not, Sir Maruko. We can bring you back with the Revivomatic as many times as it takes. And so the sender of the mysterious threats was dragged away, kicking and screaming. Personally, I think he got everything he deserved. Damn it. Even in the comedy route, they fuck over Gaku. So that's really the end of the case, huh? Kind of weak sauce climax, isn't it? Seems like it, yeah. When did you figure out it was Gaku, Ima?
I noticed he'd been acting suspicious for a while, but I only got my proof after the battle before this one.
Huh?
And for the record, I didn't arrive at the truth through any kind of brilliant deductive process. I just happened to walk past Mr. Maruko's room and saw he was carrying Miss Shizuhara's panties. They weren't mine. So it was all just a coincidence? That's so boring. What about my surveillance robot?
We don't need it anymore. Case is closed.
Oh man, all that work for nothing. Apparently Mr. Maruko just happened to find the design for the briefcase in the Giftomatics database. When he saw the weird way it worked, he thought it would be perfect for a little practical joke. He never expected to actually receive Miss Shizuhara's panties. You went above and beyond, Mr. Sumino. They weren't mine. Anyway, from there, he felt he had no choice but to keep giving you more and more difficult tasks.
Forgive me if I don't feel sorry for him.
Seeing you carrying out each and every one had him so scared he didn't have the courage to collect your deliveries anymore. Then when I found out he was behind it, he burst into tears and begged me to help him out of this mess.
And you threw him under the bus without a second thought? That's cold, dude.
Are you sure you don't want to join the torture team, Takumi? You're as much a victim as any of us. You have every right to be angry.
Even if I was, I think those guys have got it pretty comprehensively covered.
Perhaps you're right. Aren't you angry for having your panties stolen, Miss Shizuhara?
They weren't mine. Good grief, what an unfortunate incident. What are you doing here? Who'd have thought a member of our special defense unit would behave so dishonorably? Sometimes I wonder if our diverse personality program was a mistake. We thought it would be better to have varied personalities so you'd be able to adapt to different situations, but we didn't figure anything like this happening.
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, you guys got a minute? I figured it's about time for me to tell you about that one thing.
Huh? What thing?
I have a huge announcement that's going to greatly impact your lives going forward. And it's not something I can talk about here. Why do you even mention it then? Come on, this is important. I'm not gonna tell you in the cafeteria while you're chomping down on beef jerky or whatever. I like to discuss it in the war room, but I'll leave it up to you whether you want to come or not.
Huh? What do you mean?
Like I said, this announcement will change your life in a big way. Once this is out in the open, things will never be the same. As such, if you prefer not to hear it, you have that right. I'll give you some time to think about it. Come to the war room if you want to know what I have to say.
Just remember, once you hear it, there'll be no going back.
Wait, hey, come back here. But it was too late. Sire had already gone, leaving us to discuss things on our own. What do you think this announcement is? Maybe it's that I'm getting fired? Nah, he wouldn't waste our time telling us about that. Sire looked so intense, it was kind of scary. After all the buildup, I can't help feeling curious. What do you guys want to do?
I don't know what he's up to, but if it's something important, it's better for us to hear it, right?
Don't be so sure. If this information really will change our lives, it could destroy any sense of stability we've built up until now. Maintaining things as they are might not be such a bad thing. Sometimes it's better not to know the truth. I don't really like it, but you might be right. Ooh, this is an important decision, huh? It's totally gonna split the timeline and create a new story route.
Hey! Quiet, you!
It is your decision to make. Whatever you decide, I will comply. What should we do, Takumi?
Let me see. Once we hear it, there'll be no going back. I'm curious, there's no doubt about that. But it might be something we're better off not knowing. Should we go and hear Sire out or no?
We'll listen to what he has to say. Our route just branched off, didn't it? I told you.
Hey!
Enough about that already. But if he says it's important, whatever the truth may be, I want to hear it. He's been laying it on thick. Not hearing it is going to drive me crazy. Looks like you've made up your mind. Then I won't object. What was the other ending? The other option was to not listen to Sirei's announcement. So we know this is going to be just a bullshit thing. So what do we think it's going to be about? It's going to be something completely stupid, no doubt, right? Hell yeah, let's go see Sirei. I guess so. Let's go. Let's get to the war room. Oh, if it's about meat, that would be great. I would be all about it being about meat. What was the other ending? Nothing about the scientist, at the very least. You all came. I've been dying waiting for you guys. I thought you were immortal. What's this big important thing you have to say? You've drawn it out so long at this point, I can't even imagine. Oh, but Gaku's not here. Is that okay? Well, sure, it's fine. It'd take me a while to scold him anyway. Who knows how many days we'd have to wait for him. I'll just tell those of you who are here now. I have a huge announcement that's going to impact your very lives. Sirei's face turned serious. We all swallowed dryly as the mood turned grave. Just what could this huge announcement be? First, I need all of you to take one of these. With that, Sirei started handing out objects to us. They were small, cylindrical, with a string attached. Are these party poppers? Does everybody have one? Good. Well then.
Sirei presents the very first 2400-hour Try Not to Laugh Challenge, Last Defense Academy edition.
Sirei leapt high in the air as he made his declaration as if he were on some type of television program. While the rest of us stood dumbfounded, Ava, likely not understanding what was happening, fired off her popper into the empty silence.
The rules are simple. You have an easy mission. Don't laugh until day 100. Any bad students who break this rule will be subject to an insanely brutal punishment from yours truly. How will things turn out on day 100?
Are we really gonna get hit by a paddle like in Japanese variety shows? Sirei laughed heartily. Okay, that does it for today, guys. Man, I'm starved. I'm going to the cafeteria. I'm honestly beat. I'm going to my room and sleep. I told you, sometimes it's really better not to know.
Ava, let's get back. It's nothing we have to worry about.
Yes, understood. I will do as I'm told. On my signal, everyone left the war room. We were done with our activities for the day.
No!
Hey, hold on. Don't go. This is really happening, okay? We need to do it for the sake of humanity. It's not just a way to kill time or something. Events like this help increase your motivation, right? It'll be good for all of you and humanity. Yeah. We ignored whatever Sirei was yelling about and went back to our rooms. Huge announcement, my ass. I was stupid to expect anything. We had a defensive battle and everything. Now I'm just more tired. I'd better get to sleep straight away so I'm ready for tomorrow. I crawled into bed. The moment I closed my eyes, my utterly exhausted body immediately searched for rest. I sat up in bed and rubbed my eyes. It felt like I'd been out for a while. Okay. What time is it? I checked the clock. It was already past noon. Apparently I'd seriously overslept. I must have been exhausted from the defensive battle yesterday. Trying to shake off my sleepiness, I decided I'd best head for the cafeteria first and exited my room. As I left my room, I saw Nozomi and Takimaru leaving their rooms at the same time. Hey, Takumi, good morning.
Yo, Takumi, did you just wake up too?
Yeah, morning. I just got up and thought I should go to the cafeteria.
Then I'll join you. I'm fucking starving over here after missing out on food yesterday.
I'll go with you guys too. We need to talk about what happened with Gaku. At least don't make me lose my appetite. As we were talking and making our way to the cafeteria, we heard it.
Help me!
What was that? That was someone screaming, wasn't it? It sounded like it came from the schoolyard.
Isn't an enemy attack? Where's the goddamn alarm?
We'd better go find out. As soon as I said that, we flew towards the school, headed to the schoolyard where the screams came from. We burst out onto the schoolyard in a panic and were greeted by a scene that shook us to our core. What is this?
Help me!
Gaku was standing over a steaming hot bathtub, quaking like a newborn fawn.
What are you doing there? What is going on? Don't you dare push me! Don't you dare! Push you? Why would I even do such a thing?
Yesterday, after the girls told me off, C-Ray told me it was his turn. I told him he'd never be as scary as the girls and snorted at him. Then he did this to me!
He snorted at him.
I see. He said we can't laugh. That must include snorts.
I'm not on board with this! You better get me out of here! You hear that? And don't you dare push me!
Yeah, we hear you.
You'd better stop! I'm not playing! Don't push me!
I guess we should get on with it.
Perhaps finally fed up, Takimura pushed him.
It burns! Help! I don't wanna die!
You'll be fine. We can just use the Revive-O-Matic, remember?
No! Save me before I die! Oh, crap! I stubbed my toe! Bro, I'm drowning, bro!
Well, you kind of did this to yourself. You should reconsider your ways, man.
This bath is mad deep! I'll be back!
Then you ain't got shit to worry about, do you?
After a while, the splashing noises stopped. Huh, Gaku, what happened?
He looks like he's twitching, so he's still got life left in him yet.
Oh, look, a drone is flying in over there. Probably one of Siri's. It probably came to fish Gaku out.
Then why don't we let the drone handle it and get some grub? At this rate, I'm gonna miss out on food again.
Yeah, you're right. The drone retrieved Gaku, who had been boiled as red as a lobster, and brought him back to the school. Farewell, Gaku. We'll never forget your comedic energy. Although it seemed like he's still alive. It seems like he's still alive. What is this route? Relieved and free of guilt, we ate our breakfasts and returned to our rooms. But what was all that earlier? What was all of that earlier? The punishment Siri was talking about. I don't really know what's going on, but I do know that if I get caught laughing the way Gaku did, I might end up like him. It's a little late in the game for Siri's antics. Man, would I hate to get punished and put on display like that. I guess he was serious about it. I'd really better not laugh. Well, better to forget about it for now. I should prepare for the next enemy attack instead. Of all the characters that laugh the most, I think Dodomi laughs a shit ton. Who else? What's the matter, Kako? Something on your mind? Yeah, I can't come up with any good ideas. Ideas for what? I'm trying to figure out who I would kill and how if I were to commit serial murders here. What? Are you planning on killing us? Of course not. It's for a novel. A novel? I'm thinking about writing the mystery novel set at the school, but I can't think of any neat twists. Maybe I should just make it a horror. Kako continued to talk to me about the plot of her novel. Already that time, huh? I guess today felt shorter because I got up so late. Well, there's still tomorrow, so I'll just go to sleep for now.
Get prepared. Be ready.
Okay, time to make up for the time I lost yesterday and get some stuff done. I'd better get started.
Move out!
You never will then.
Sleep time again. Another day ended without an incident. And by that, I mean no incident involving neither the enemies nor Sirei. Anyway, I'm going to bed.
Get prepared. Be ready. To
I guess I'll go to the cafeteria this morning. I want to talk about what Sirei did. Huh? No one's in there. Maybe they just didn't tag.
Huh?
Huh? Where is everybody? Am I the first one here? Good morning, Tomino. Are you okay? What are you on about? Why wouldn't I be? Actually, I'm in the middle of doling out another critically acclaimed punishment. Sumino, just between you and me.
Hold it!
Tsubasa flew into the cafeteria, cutting Sirei's sentence off. Takumi, grab that stupid junk heap of a robot. Tsubasa, what's going on all of a sudden? Junk heap? How rude! Whatever, just give it back. Looks like I can't stick around or I'll get caught. Time for a strategic withdrawal. Toodles, Sumino! Sirei deftly dodged Tsubasa and exited the cafeteria with a nimble movement. Hey, don't run. Takumi, help me catch him. Sure, but what happened? Why do you want to catch... Don't ask why. Just catch him already, please. I get it. Feeling pressured by Tsubasa and despite not having a clue what was going on, I wound up chasing Sirei. Sirei just ran by at a furious speed. I think he went upstairs. Oh, good morning. I was just studying in one of the classrooms on this floor. I didn't really attend class much in the complex because I knew my presence would just annoy my classmates. I didn't see Sirei anywhere. Sirei, he just went by. I think he was saying something about hiding in a classroom somewhere. So, we're passing by the bathrooms. So he's in this one then, maybe? I'm just running around in a circle to make sure no one else is around here. So not here. Maybe up another floor? Oh, yep. I burst into the classroom and found Sirei there. You sure are stubborn, Sumino. Nobody likes a stubborn man. I don't really care if you don't like me or not. Why are you running anyway? You really want to know? Fine, I'll tell you as a special treat for catching up to me. Sirei suddenly pulled out a plain notebook. A notebook? What's up with that? Well, Tsubasa really wants me to return this to her. Oops, my hand slipped. With no really rehearsed sounding remarks, Sirei threw the notebook into my arms.
Hey.
Oops, gotta run. Hey. Sirei had run off while I was trying to catch the notebook. What's with this thing anyway? Why does Tsubasa want it? Just as I was contemplating what was going on, Tsubasa showed up. Where's Sirei? He got away, but I got back this notebook thing. You got it back? Thank God. Just like Sirei had said, it seemed Tsubasa was interested in getting this notebook back. What is this anyway? I casually flipped open the notebook. Hey, stop, don't read that. Inside of the notebook was...
My handsome, gorgeous prince. What are you doing right now? Your smile is a warm beam of sunlight that shines down on my heart.
Stop!
Your hands envelop my body with tenderness, like the soft petals of a flower.
Stop it! Please, please, please don't read it out loud!
My heart throbs endlessly in my chest, as if I'm wandering in a dream. I wish time could stop in place when we're together.
Tsubasa's shrieks echoed in the classroom with every line I read. I could see this notebook was actually Tsubasa's book of very embarrassing poetry. Those are old. I wrote them in middle school. Sirei got it from somewhere. How could he expose the secrets for my most embarrassing phase? I won't read anymore. I'm sorry I read it in the first place. Here, take it back. Huh? You're not grossed out by me, are you? You're cringing, right? No, I'm not. I mean, it was shocking, but I knew it. You think I'm a freak. I can't. I'm so embarrassed. I'm just going to crawl in a hole and die. Be strong and carry on, Tsubasa, but why did Sirei have it? I was kind of hyper after tinkering with machines all night, and I guess I must have snickered at some point. And then Sirei showed up with this. I see, so she laughed when we weren't supposed to and wound up getting punished. But if anyone would be caught snickering while messing with machinery, it would be Tsubasa. Anyway, you can't tell anyone about this. Forget everything you read immediately. Otherwise, I'll crack your skull open with a wrench. Red-faced Tsubasa spit out some threats before she ran off with her book of poems in her arms. These punishments are serious. I might be in trouble if I'm not careful. Takumi's the straight man, though, so it's fine. He won't laugh. After that, I finished a quick breakfast, then went back to my room. Oh, you know what? Whoops, sorry, 1 second. I gotta change something real quick. Okay, there we go. Tsubasa never gets that worked up. I guess she was really embarrassed. Well, I'll just forget it ever happened so I can protect her honor. I should switch gears and prepare for the next defensive battle. Is it 67? I don't remember anymore. We'll stop here soon. But yeah, like I was saying, these comedy routes do take a while. 63, so we'll get 2 endings on this route. One where we laugh, one where we don't. And then 2 endings on this route, assumedly. Oh, who knows? Do we find out about the mystery person in this route? Who knows?
Move out!
You never will then.
Night already. If I stay up too late, I might slip like Tsubasa did. I'll just go right to sleep. My handsome, gorgeous prince, what are you doing right now? I wish time could stop in place when we're together. I get the feeling I wouldn't be forgetting that poem anytime soon.
It's time to get ready. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to...
Morning already. I'm curious how everyone's doing, so I'd better head for the cafeteria. Who fell next time? I was pretty sure it was going to be Dotomi, but yeah. I was wrong. That morning, the cafeteria was rather noisy. Hey, Sumino, you came at a great time. What is it? What's happening? Just come here. You might get hit if you stay over there. Hit by what? I was just about to administer one of my punishments. Again, who is it this time? I have a good idea who it might be from that voice. I saw Hiruko throwing pies and hitting Kyoshika squarely in the face. Wait. Isn't Dotomi, like, laughing there, too? Dotomi was watching them enviously.
Oh, that was a clean hit. This is my first try at pie throwing. But it looks like I'm shaping up to be quite talented.
Mistress Hiruko, please spare a pie for your dear Dotomi! Smash your delicious pie right in my face!
What's going on here?
Takumi, do you want one too? If so, just stand over there. I'll pie you like you've never been pied before.
Hey, Takumi! Not cool! Don't cut the line! I'm next to get pied by Mistress Hiruko!
I'm not cutting! I'd never line up for that. Anyway, why exactly is Hiruko throwing pies? And why is Kyoshika catching them with her face? Kyoshika, go wash your face.
Kyoshika washed up, and once things finally settled down, let me ask again, what's going on here? Dotomi and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. We heard Kyoshika was due for a punishment. A warrior must ever laugh, and I cackled thinking about how unparalleled my holy Jumanji sword and I are. And so I was sentenced to a pieing. What is wrong with you? Siri asked me to be the executor. The executor of the pie-throwing punishment. It came very naturally to me. Indeed, the role of executor or even executioner, I blame StarCraft, by the way. If you know, you know. Seems right up Hiruko's alley. Mistress Hiruko, let's shoot Takumi in the junk with the whipped cream cannon. Let's not do that. I'm not the one getting punished, and getting hit there would be far more tragic than getting hit in the face. Seems like you quite enjoyed this one. Then I hope you look forward to the next punishment. Careful not to laugh, soldiers. So long, farewell, adios. I was about to tell him I had no reason to look forward to a punishment, but he was already gone. After letting out a huge sigh, I had a quick breakfast and went back to my room. How long is this going to go on for? And it's pretty harsh that even the smallest laugh counts against us. I'd better keep my guard up. I need to get ready for a defensive battle. There's no knowing when the enemy will strike next. Is it not 67? Maybe it's 68. I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. I think we'll stop here. I'm getting tired. I gotta do a few things before I hit the sack too, so. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I think it's possible we'll have every ending finished tomorrow, but we'll see for sure. Have a good one.